with a channel. My name is Brad, of course. We're doing a chilled one today. I'm in Split, Croatia. Of course. I'm on holiday. I'm actually slowing down for a change because I work a lot. I do a lot. So it's a chilled one, and it's a Sunday reflection, of course. This is episode 2 of the Sunday reflections, and we're going to set what we talk about today. It says when you finally slow down, Sunday reflection. So this is when you finally slow down, and we're going to be thinking about what it feels like to slow down. I did a poll recently, and it's on there now if you want to complete it. Hi, Sander, how are you? Hope you're okay. Hello to you too. Great to see you on here, by the way. What was I going to say then? Is the poll on there, by the way? I don't think it is it? I don't think it's added on. It's fine. We'll keep. So when you finally slow down, that's what we're talking about. 29% of people said they feel like they're healing when they slow down. 14% they said I can't get the words out. Said they feel uncomfortable. 29% said they feel like it's necessary to slow down, and 29% said they avoid it. So I've got a beer in my hand. I don't usually have a beer in my hand. I'm usually not drinking. I don't usually drink, but I do sometimes when I'm slowing down, of course. Thank you, Sander. Like and subscribe, everyone. That's great. Thank you. Timmy has come with us as well. Timmy is with us. Yes, he says hi. He's in the apartment right now. Hi, Shelley. Pan beer as well. I'm drinking pan beer. I'm having a drink, man. I'm having a chill, Shelley and Sander. I don't usually do this, but I'm doing it. I feel a lot better compared to Friday, Shelley. Oh my God, I was so tired in that live. That's the tiredest I've ever turned up for a live. But I did it. I got through it. I'm glad I don't feel like that all the time. That wouldn't be a nice feeling. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. Let me just set some goals here on here. 1 second. Let me just talk the best I can. So I'm here in Split. I'm actually in Croatia. That's where I am right now. We are 1 hour ahead of the UK because obviously it's in Europe. It's close to Italy, basically. Split, Croatia, if you don't know, as a point of reference. And the first time in a long time, I'm actually slowing down. It's getting used to it. I'm used to being in the rat race all the time. Constantly in the rat race. That's what I'm used to. Let me go to that. Anyway. That's brilliant. That's working now. Thank God. That's great. I'll set a goal in a minute too. Hi, Tanner. How's it going? Cheers, Tanner. I'm on a couple of drinks today, mate. I'm chilling out. I'm taking it easy. Forgive me if I'm not as cognitively sharp as I usually am. Not that I'm not the sharpest in the world. Don't get me wrong, but I am a little bit slower than usual. I'm slowing down a little bit. I'm taking it easy a little bit. Cheers, Tanner. Cheers. Yeah. Cheers. It's nice to just stop bloody doing everything all the time. Sometimes I feel guilty for stopping, and I feel like I need to do more and more and more all the time. And that's a good thing. You get things done. If you didn't do that, you wouldn't get anywhere. But sometimes it's really important just to slow down a little bit, man. You can't go all the time. You'll just burn out. So, yeah, I'm on holiday. I'm having a beer. It's Bank Holiday Monday in England, isn't it, tomorrow? So a lot of people will be off work. That's if you're living in England, of course. I look better. Thanks, Shelley. I feel better than I did last live. Oh, my God, I was terrible. That last live, thanks for your help and your support. By the way, I was really struggling to speak. The words just weren't coming out, but I turned up anyway. That's just how it goes. Your best is different. Genuinely, your best is different every day. You can't be on point all the time. You can't be perfect all the time. We beat ourselves up too much, don't we? Split and the sun suits you. Yeah, I had a bit of sun. I got a bit of sun today. Got a bit of sun. It was lovely. Tanner, you probably get a lot of sun in Turkey, I'm assuming. But in England, obviously you'll know this, but in England you don't at all. It's on and off. It's very, very, basically England's a rat race. You're working all the time. And when it is sunny, a lot of the time you're working. So it's hard to get the sun in England. So I appreciate it being here. I think I can only stay there for so long though. Don't want to be in the sun all day. If you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to create a poll on here, of course. I tried to do this before, but it didn't quite work out, but it's okay. We'll get there eventually. So there's no rushing today. This isn't a rushing live. It's there's no pressure. There's just me chatting away calmly, mindfully. I'll try and speak as wisely as I can, but I'm taking the pressure away today from this live. I think that's a good thing. It's good to just reflect and just chill. Tanner's saying recently it's rainy here though. Is it, Tanner? I bet they actually love it when it rains, I'd assume, in Turkey. I bet you appreciate the rain more than we do in England because we get it all the time. So you don't get it that often there, I don't think. Zach saying you live up north. Yes, I do, Zach. Hi, Zach. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. The channel's called Inspirational Ambivert. Yeah, I live in northwest England. I come from a town called Darwin, which is close to Blackburn. That's where I'm from. Yeah, so you're right. I do live up north. Whereabouts are you from, Zach? Live in Northampton, which, if you don't know England, Northampton's definitely not the north, is it? Right. How's life in Northampton? I've been there a couple of times to Northampton. They've got a good rugby union team, haven't they, Northampton? Northampton Saints, isn't it? I don't know if you follow rugby, but they've got a good team, or they had a good team. I don't know how good they are at the moment. I'm drinking my beer today, guys. I don't usually drink, but I'm drinking today. Brad, that's if you can't be on point all the time, how do you feel after your trip to the dentist? Exactly. I'm going to the dentist tomorrow in Split in Croatia. It's private. I'm going private. I'm having my wisdom tooth taken out, guys. And I'm going to do a live tomorrow. I'm going to speak about wisdom because I'm having my wisdom tooth taken out. I don't know how I'm going to be communicating. I'm going to be in pain. It's the bottom left tooth that's been taken out. So yeah, that's what's occurring. So one moment, guys. You can select a topic. If you want to talk about something, Tanner, go for it, mate. If you want to think about something. I'm talking about slowing down at the moment, and I'll continue to speak about that for the foreseeable future within this live. However, that can be altered. Sander, do you want me to get you? Sander, do you want me to get it, yeah? Sorry, guys. Sander's got a takeaway coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Thank you, Shelley. Sorry if this live's a little bit... anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to ask a poll. I'm going to type this in now before I forget. It's a little bit slower than I'd want it to be, but it is what it is. We're going with the flow. We'll keep going. So how does slowing down feel to you? Let me type this down. How does slowing down feel like to you? And I'll put that in there. Today's question. What's today's question? How does slowing down feel like to you, Tanner? Does it feel healing? So when you slow down, do you feel like you're healing? Do you feel like you're recovering? Do you feel like you're decompressing when you slow down? You get a bit of you get a holiday. Do you make the most of that holiday? Does it? You feel that it heals you in some way, mentally, physically? Is that how when you slow down, or does it feel uncomfortable? There's no right or wrong answer, or there could be several answers that you could have in a way. So it could feel slowing down could feel uncomfortable. Does it feel necessary? I'm just typing away, you guys. Hope I spell these right. Or do you avoid it? Some people avoid slowing down altogether. I'll just start the poll there. There we go. Tanner saying today's question, what would you like to be written on your epitaph? Interesting question. Wow. On your gravestone. Is that what you're saying, Tanner? Is that what epitaph is? A lot of people might not know what that means, Tanner. Forgive our ignorance there. And my ignorance, should I say. I can't speak for everybody else. That's an interesting one. What would you like to be written on your gravestone? How would you like to be remembered, really, in a way, is what I'd relate to that. You okay? All right, you got there eventually. No worries. So, yeah, what would you like to be written on your epitaph? A person with integrity that tried the best. A person with integrity that tried the best is what I would say to that question. Has anyone else got an answer to that, to Tanya's question there? Anyway, I'm going to set a goal as well, so why not? If I can, I'll set a goal. 5 super chats. I'll get speaking a bit more in a moment. We'll get there. I'm going to open this a little bit so we've got a little bit of fresh air. Yeah, so guys, going to change topic here. Do you want to see what Shabapi looks like? Can you get me It's hard when I'm trying to do 10 things at once. If you can pass me something, that'd be great. Sorry guys, this live's not going very well. There's not that much of it on a positive. There's not a lot, honestly. There's really not. Just not a lot of it. Just a tiny bit on this corner there, that's all. Honestly, it's not a lot. Okay. This live's not going very well. We'll get there eventually. We'll go with the flow, guys. It's not meant to be perfect. I'm human, of course. Right, I'm going to show you Shabapi. I'm in Croatia. Hi, Aaron. How's the holiday? Holiday's good, mate, but I've only just started it. Let's be careful. So this is what Shabapi is. You get, this is Ivor. Ivor consists of?
Roasted red pepper.
Red pepper? Roasted. Then it consists of onion as well. Take those, please. 1, 2. This is the box that you get it in. This is Shabapi. I'm not eating this myself, but Sandra's eating it. I'll eat something else later on. Takeaways here are amazing. I'm going off topic a little bit, but it's fine. I'm on holiday. It's all good. That's what's in there, man. If you can see it. I'll open it up. Can you see? So you put the sauces on there. That's a Shabapi, which is made of lamb, isn't it? Grilled lamb. And the bread is outstanding. It smells amazing. And that's what Shabapi is, all right? No worries. It's a kebab, Tanner, yeah. It's like a kebab. It's really, it's Shabapi. C-E-V-A-P-I. If you Google it or put it into ChatGPT or whatever, it's similar to a kebab. It's similar to a kebab, Chanda. It is. It really is, in my opinion. Vernon said it looks unhealthy. Yeah, it is unhealthy. It's not healthy, Vernon. Hi, Vernon. But it's tasty as hell. It looks great. Is it amazing? It tastes amazing. Hi, Rich. How are you? Who's Ponting? Is this a super gay channel? No, it's not. But if you are gay, it's okay. If you are gay. But maybe go somewhere else, man, where that would be more fitting to what you're into. But I'm not into that personally. It's not for me, man. Just doesn't interest me whatsoever. Anyway, we'll keep going the best we can. I'm just typing something in, a goal. So I've set the goal, that's great. So if I get 5 supers or whatever, I'll show you around the appointment. If not, that's fine. You're on holiday, you can eat what you like. Exactly. It's good to eat healthy meals, don't get me wrong. Absolutely right, Rach. But you can't always be bang on all the time. Like, I've got a beer, I don't usually drink. First time I've drank in like all year, honestly. So yeah, it's all good. Shelley saying enjoy. It looks great. Absolutely. 69. Will you eat something that's harmful to your health? Vernon, is that your 69? Well, you could eat super healthy, and that would be your choice, and you could do that religiously all your life. You could die at any point. I'm not saying, I think it's balanced, me personally, but what people eat is their choice. There's no perfect way, I don't think, personally. I think food is one of the simple pleasures of life, and it should be enjoyed within reason, of course, within reason. But everyone's got a different opinion on that, which is also okay. It's the sink. Got a lot of distractions today. Rach is saying, Vernon, I generally eat healthy food, but on holiday I'm happy to eat whatever I like. Brad, when you're on holiday, your body's not a temple, it's an amusement park. Enjoy the ride. I like it. In my opinion, slowing down is another way of avoiding responsibilities in a passive-aggressive trait. Interesting. Thought-provoking, Tanner, that. Slowing down is another way of avoiding responsibilities. However, if you do it all the time, then you're avoiding sort of responsibilities. I could agree with that. I think sometimes you need to slow down sometimes, Tanner. Not all the time. If you're slowing down all the time and you're avoiding responsibilities, you're never doing what you're meant to do, then that will be slowing down on steroids, in my opinion. Oh, I'm just slowing down today. It's like, oh, yeah, okay then. What are you doing tomorrow? Oh, I'm slowing down again. What are you doing the day after that? I'm slowing down again. And you do that all day, all year. You never get anything done. That would be true, in my opinion. However, I think if you're in the rat race, you're working, responsible for things all the bloody time, it's good to slow down sometimes. I think it's important. Hence the term holiday. It's required. But that's my opinion. Not everyone has to agree, because everyone has their own way of living. Everyone has their own philosophy on how they want to live. And it's whatever works best for you, really, in a way. A passive-aggressive trait. If Tanner can elaborate on that, that'd be great. I'm not sure. I'm trying to interpret it, but I can't right now. Timmy, did you leave the tap on? Timmy said, yes, fucking right, I did. He did. Left the tap on. He's just saying hi in the background. It's his first holiday, so he's loving it, but he don't look like it. I slow down so people know I am passive aggressive. Do you now? Papoose, hi Papoose. I can't say your name properly. I'm probably saying it wrong. Sandra's saying I really do want to avoid responsibilities. And think about that word, responsibility. Are you able to do that? Responsibility, the ability to do something. The more responsibilities you have, it can mean that you're more able. It could be one way of looking at that. Rach is saying, I think if you work hard all year, then it's good to slow down on days off. I agree, Rach. 1000%, Rach. 1000%. Yeah, I don't stop. I do not stop. I do not stop a lot of the time. I need to look after myself. I need to decompress. If you see me on Friday, I was so burnt out. I was exhausted on Friday. I'm not usually like that, but I get like that every now and again. And it's just an accumulation, the death of 1,000 cuts. It can build up doing too much. But I don't think slowing down is always as easy as it sounds. Not for everybody, if you know what I mean. Kind of saying, in fact, fuck responsibilities. We weren't born to slave off for a corporation non-stop. What the fuck? LOL. I'll repeat it because it's really good. Sanders saying, in fact, fuck responsibilities. You need to do something, but I get what you're saying. We weren't born to be slaves. I think for corporations, which we are, a lot of us are. You might not agree with me. If you don't agree with me, elaborate why, which is absolutely fine. I'm open to debate with regards to that. But we're not born to slave off for a corporation non-stop. And we're replaced like that straight away. Hi, Mr. Iconic. Welcome back, man. How are you? Hope you're okay. I'm in Split, Croatia. I'm having a beer, so cheers. It's really nice, actually. It's called Pan. Pan means, what does Pan mean? Pan means everything, doesn't it? But the beer's called Pan. It is, I don't know if you really want to know, but it's Croatian beer. It's really nice, in my opinion. I think it's like 4.8%. Hi, Ronan, how are you? Timmy on tour, not 4. Timmy is on tour. Yes, he is. He is on tour. Definitely on tour. He's loving it. How are you, Ronan? Hope you're okay. Kind of saying it may require slowing down to display great and enough care to what you do, but not always. Slowing down to look at the finer details then, Tanner, in a way. Slowing down to reflect. Slowing down to just give yourself... Oh, sorry, mate. He's not in the background properly there. To just live your life, yeah. Balance. Vernon, I've just showed you on, I think. Yeah, Pan, which is Croatian. It's nice. It's really nice. Nice beer. It was €1.20 for that, which is probably about £1, and it is basically a pint. The beer's cheap, and it's nice. Sanders saying slowing down and slow life is all I want to do. That's what you want to do. Well, try and achieve that. How could you achieve that? Aaron Ford says, hello. Hello, Aaron Ford. How are you? Nice to meet you, by the way. Welcome back, Aaron. You're to you too. Big fist bump to Aaron. Fist bump to everyone else that's watching. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed and supported the channel. It means a lot. It really helps. So, yeah, bit of appreciation being sent out there. Santa saying we were tricked into believing that our worth is dependent on how much we do. Yeah, how useful you are. Especially as a man, really, I'd say. Basically, in line with what Sandra would be saying, with relation to what she just said, would be like, how much of a good slave are you? In a nutshell. Speaking a lot about slavery today, sorry, but Rach, you work in a pharmacy, interesting. So, like yourself, I'm burnt out. Who do you work for, Rach, if you don't mind me asking? Do you work for the NHS or do you work for a private company? But you've got a holiday coming up, but it takes me 3 days to just start winding down. Snap. You've just hit the nail on the head in relation to how I feel, Rach. How long have you worked in a pharmacy for? What's it like, if you don't mind me asking? You've got a holiday coming up, but it takes you 3 days. Yeah, I'm only on the second day of my holiday. Yesterday, I was traveling all day long. I set off from the house at 8 a.m. I didn't get to the apartment until like 7, half 7. I didn't stop. And today I still feel a little bit tired. This is not always me, it's just how I feel. But yeah, it takes a few days to unwind, doesn't it? To come down from it all. I agree, Rach. Sandra's saying, good, saying hi to Vernon. Sandra's saying, Rach, I'm with you. I hope you enjoy your holiday. You deserve it so much. 1000%. Vernon says, I'm good. Seeing your beauty made my entire week, Sandra. Right?
So,
Sandra's saying, Rach, yes, I'm really grateful. Where are you going? Olivia says, hello. Hello, Olivia. Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Hope you're okay. Hello. Treasure your mindset. Balance. Slowing down is not a barrier. Treasure your mindset. Sometimes when you slow down too, you can actually realize what you fucking want out of life and what you need out of life. Because what can happen a lot of the time is you're in the rat race, right? You're working your fucking ass off. You're getting up at 6 a.m. You're doing a stressful job that you don't always like. You're working with fucking arseholes sometimes. You turn up, you work your ass off. Monday to Friday, you've done 40 weeks. You might have kids, you might not. But you're grafting and you're tired. You're fucking tired. And then all you want to do is go to bed. Understandably, all you want to do is watch Netflix. You want to chill out. Before you know it, your weekend's fucking gone. It's fucking gone. Back at the rat race on Monday. And that's it. And that's all you're doing. And you're working a job that you don't really love doing. Slaving away for a corporation, for example. And then you never know what you truly want because you're just too sucked into that process. But when you stop, you think, I'm resting. I don't really like that workplace. It's full of assholes. Don't like them. I don't like what I'm doing. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. It's really difficult. I'd love to do something else. I'd love to follow my passion. And that's what the rest can give you, potentially. Because you're reflecting, you've got time to think when you're on holiday. You've got time to rest. You've got time to think of your new ideas. And I know it's difficult because I know you've got to go back to work at some point if you're a worker like me, for example. It doesn't matter what you do. And then you go back into it again. But it's good to have that clarity of mind. And sometimes that bit of a rest can set you off on a new direction. Potentially, if you want to. Is it easy? Is it fuck easy? It's not fucking easy. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. You're off to the Canary Islands. Nice. Is it Tenerife, Lanzarote? Just close to the equator, isn't it? Canary Islands, rich. Nice weather most of the time. So I'm saying we are enough, and more than enough we are, without doing, proving, chasing. We are enough. I don't need to do more. I don't need that external validation anymore. I don't have to prove myself anymore. I'm taking the weight off my shoulder, if you know what I mean. Olivia's saying hello again. Shelley's saying enjoy the Canary Islands. Absolutely. Something to look forward to as well. That's what holidays can be good for, I suppose, as well. It's like I'm working towards saving up for my holiday. I've got something to look forward to. And I know it's only a few weeks. And I know you wish it was more. But it's something better. Something's better than nothing, I suppose. Kind of thinking. Rada is John is saying they are police. Who's the police? Who the fuck's the police, Rada? Don't you know about? Daniel learning languages says hello. What languages are you learning, Daniel? Very interesting. Have you got your own YouTube channel? Sounds like you have. Santa's saying 1, 2 police. Ivan. Hi, Ivan. Nice to meet you. 3, 4 grenadiers. What do you mean 3, 4 grenadiers? I don't know what you mean.
in German, it's 1, 2 Polizei, 3, 4 Grenadier.
All
It's
right.
a rhyme.
Ah, it's a rhyme. Thanks. Rich saying, I've worked in pharmacy for 40 years. It's changed a lot. I work for an independent pharmacy, but it's funded by the NHS. Ah, okay. Someone's dishing out the 67s. Must be very smart. Right, leave it, yeah. Rada saying, quick question for you, Rada. Okay, I'll try and answer it. I'll get through it. There's time for everything. To sleep, time to slow down. Yes. I find that it's getting harder in the Western world, in England, let's say. I'm going to use England as an example. Cost of living is going up. Everything's getting more expensive. Jobs are becoming more scarce. Cost of water bills, electric energy bills, let's say. Everything's gone up. Cost of living's gone up, basically. So people have to work extra hours to have the nice things if they want them. It's getting more challenging out there. Don't know if everyone agrees with that, but I think it is. The big £1 million question in life is, who are you without constantly doing and chasing, running and worrying and stressing? Who are you without all of those things? Are you your job? No, you're not. You're not your job. You might be good at it. You might have spent years on it. You might be brilliant at it. But are you your job? Does anyone give a fuck about, most of the time? You could be the best at your job. You could be the big manager of the job, whatever, CEO of the company. You go and tell people that you don't know about what you do. Most of the time, people won't care. They don't give a fuck. Sounds a bit harsh, but they don't. But who are you without all that worrying and all that stressing? Who are you? Who are you? Who is you? Do you know yourself? That's what you can get from a bit of rest and reflection as well. Shelley's saying, that's it. You have to have something to look forward to. It's good to always have something to look forward to. Gives you a reason why you're doing something or why to what you're doing. Sometimes you could be working hard in a job that you hate because you want to put food on the table for your kids. Very, very noble and a very good thing to do. Or it could be, I don't know, saving up for something, working towards something. Doesn't matter what it is. So Daniel, learning languages, saying Portuguese and Hungarian and English. I'm from Germany. Are you from the UK? Yes, I'm from England, Daniel. Nice to meet you, by the way. Sounds like you're very multilingual by the sounds of it, of course. Very intelligent. A lot of languages there. Fair play to you. Respect to you, by the way. What am I voting for? I don't know, man. RXCKZ. I don't know. It's an illusion. Can I say something? I'm going to say something, fuck it. Reform is basically, I don't know everything about it. I'm not a politician. So please, I'm just giving my opinion. But reform started out with the policies XYZ. However, they've been infiltrated by former Conservative members. So people that used to be in the, politicians that used to be in the Conservative Party have now gone to reform conveniently. And those are the people that have made XY changes which has affected society in a way, in a negative manner for the average person like myself or you. And now they're going to reform. And everyone thinks, oh, reform's the way. They're going to sort us out. It's just another name, another colour of whatever that party's colour is, another figurehead, another puppet with the same Muppets fucking inside there. So there you go. That's my thoughts. It sounds a bit helpless, doesn't it? I hope that there's something that comes along that helps make things better. But however, I think it's such an illusion of choice. I really do. I think it's rigged and I don't know what to do about it. Again, I don't go into politics too much, but I have been told, informed that some of the Conservative politicians have gone into reform. It's been infiltrated. It appears to be something it's not. Anyway, am I a politician? No. Do I believe in politics? No. Do I like politics? Do I fuck like politics? A lot of it's a lot of lies, a lot of bullshit, a lot of manipulation, isn't it? And there's a lot I don't know. Does it even matter? Who knows? Instant Mash. Hi, Instant Mash. Love your name. Smash is Instant Mash. Reform is the racist party. Okay. Restore is even more. No matter which one you go for, the future is going to get harder, guys. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. It's going to get harder. Anyway, rest. Let me move on from politics. I hope I'm wrong. I hope life gets easier and better for everyone. But that might be being a bit naive. Anyway, Shelley's saying rest is not idleness. So don't feel guilty when you slow down. Really wisely said, Shelley. I love that. That's top. That is really well said. Rest is not idleness. And I struggle with that sometimes, Shelley, because I think, fucking hell, I should be doing more. I should be exercising. I should be doing this. I'm going to be forced to slow down, Shelley, from tomorrow. I'm having my wisdom tooth taken out. It's at an odd angle. So they're going to have to like cut around the gum. They might have to put some stitches in there once they've removed it. And so therefore the healing process will be a bit longer. I can't be exercising. I can't be doing much. It's going to hurt to even speak. So I'm going to be forced to slow down. But rest is not always idleness. It's not. So don't feel guilty when you slow down. It's okay to slow down sometimes. Power makes people corrupt. Clutch Buster. Hi, Clutch Buster. Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Cheers. Thank you. Power can make people corrupt. However, I think they're already corrupt to begin with. I think it's already in them a lot of the time. It's just not had a chance to come out. But it can corrupt. It can corrupt the best sometimes. I suppose it could do. There's some truth in what you said. Tony Mahu saying reform is fraudulent. The only people that represent are American oligarchs.
Wow.
I can understand that, Tony, to an extent in my own way. Basically, whoever's paying them, the puppeteer, the oligarch, they're the paymasters. They'll tell the puppets what to say. They'll tell the politicians what to say and what to do and what policies to put through, what laws to pass. So I agree, Tony. Not that I know everything about that. But I'm saying, please speak slowly. I speak in the manner that I do. And that's the way it is. I'll try and be as understandable as I can and as clean as I can. Shelley saying, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Got to get the dogs out. No worries, Shelley. Enjoy your walk. I hope the dogs are okay. Instant Magic is saying, I'll vote for anyone who gets rid of Palantir. I don't know who that is. I can chill at the weekend, but during the week, I've got to get busy. Instant Mash, same here, man. And you've got to hustle. You've got to do something. You've got to put food on the table. You've got to earn some money. Otherwise, you can't feed yourself. Otherwise, you can't do anything. Lockie Armod, are you gay? No, I'm not gay. Are you gay? Is the question. It's a question that's asked often on here. And often, Loic Armod, I'm going to use you as an example, really. A lot of the time, when that is stated, keep it there, it's because someone's projecting. A lot of the time it is. It's okay if you are that. It doesn't really matter. I'm not that. I'm not into it. But there you go. Anyway, I'll go back to my content. This is a chilled one. I'm slowing down a little bit. It's all good. So slowing that down isn't always as easy as it sounds, especially if you're a goal-getting person, a doer like myself. I struggle to slow down myself sometimes. I don't always find it that easy, if I'm honest with you. Yeah. We say we want peace, but when it comes to it, it feels different. So we say we want peace. We want peace and quiet. And a lot of the time in the world, I'd say, what was I going to say then? I'll get the words out in a moment. I'm losing my train of thought. A lot of the time, we're always on the go. We've always got football or something to entertain ourselves with. There's always distractions going on. We work all the time, workaholic. I'm drinking right now. This could be a distraction. Of course it could. We Novocaine for the masses. It could be watching your favourite series. Always distractions, distractions, distractions. Never being with ourselves. Never really looking within. Never stopping. Always having to be busy. Always having to do all the time. And what can happen for some people is they can build up cortisol levels, stress levels, higher inflammation in the body in a nutshell. Therefore, that could lead to lack of sleep. If that is left unchecked, high blood pressure, what's that going to cause? Potentially heart attacks or nervous breakdowns because they're not stopping. So that's what can occur sometimes. Anyway, I'll move on. So I've asked a question to the, I've shared a question for everyone to look at, a poll. So what does slowing down feel like? Some people said it feels healing. So they feel like, oh, I've slowed down. It feels really good. I can think about what I'm thinking about. I can slow down a little bit. I can feel a little bit better. It feels healing. Some people said it's necessary, like it's super necessary to slow down sometimes. You can't go all the time. You can't be doing all the time. Constant go all the time. Never, ever, ever stopping. Some people said they avoid it. They avoid slowing down. They don't feel like they need to or they don't want to. They feel guilty if they do, potentially. And some people said that it makes them feel uncomfortable to slow down. I wonder why it makes you feel uncomfortable. I suppose if it makes you feel uncomfortable when you slow down, it could be because you feel guilty. You feel like you need to be doing all the time. I'm trying to get the words out, but I can't. Anyway, are you British? QWERTY Law Bubble. Hello, QWERTY. My name's Brad. Yeah, I'm English. Yes, I'm English. Where are you from, QWERTY? Nice to meet you, by the way. I'm talking about slowing down today. I'm on holiday. I'm in Split. I'm in Croatia. I've got Timmy with me in the background. He looks a little bit pissed off as usual, but he's there. It's all good. Enjoy. Timmy's chilling in the background. I'm doing the best I can, of course. Welcome back, Shelley. That was quick. Hope your dogs are okay. So I'll keep going with the content that I have. I'm sorry if it's been a little bit disjointed, but it's okay. I think it's important that I keep turning up and keep doing the lives that I do. For anyone that's never seen me before, I do lives on a Monday evening, Friday evening, and Sunday evening now. Today's more reflective, I'd say. Tomorrow, it'll be like a reset type of mindset. Please be aware, though, tomorrow I'm getting my bloody wisdom tooth taken out. So I'm going to be in pain. And I might even struggle to speak and move my jaw. So it's going to be difficult. I'm blocking poor Timmy. Sorry. Timmy says, thanks, Shelley. Thanks for... Thank you. I will. Is that okay? Thanks for telling me. I wasn't really aware, if I'm honest. I wasn't paying attention to that. Thanks, Shelley. There we go. We're good. Anyway, let me move on. Right, so let me do a bit of reflection. Let me think a little bit. So it is mostly split. Let's have a look at the poll. Let's see how it's doing. It's very spread out, that, I'd say. Can't really do anything with that now. So that's interesting because it's almost split, the answers. Half of us know we need it, and the other half, we're kind of running from it. We're kind of running from that rest. We're kind of running from stopping. And the other half, we're kind of running from it. Personal angle, sorry. For me, I think it's all of them. I think it's all of them. I really, really do. I really, really do. Sorry, guys. I'm actually just resting now as we speak and chilling as we speak and calm as we speak. It's all good. Because I think the reality is when you actually do slow down, you're more aware of your thoughts. You're more in tune with your thoughts. You get a chance to actually sit down and actually bloody stop for a change. I think it's important. I think it's important just to be in your own thoughts and actually be aware of them and think, right, I'm just going to decompress a little bit here. I'm just going to actually think about what I'm thinking about. What do I actually want in life? Am I just reacting to everything, reacting to the pressure of life, turning up all the time, working hard, doing this, doing that, not stopping ever, never, ever, ever stopping? And then it's just like you never, once you're in that mode of working all the time and hustling all the time, you can actually lose yourself and lose what you actually want. And you can actually not spend enough time on working on yourself, if you know what I mean. That's my thoughts anyway. Yeah. John, hi John. I'll read it backwards, John. I'll give you the time of day. Hi John, my name's Brad. Rats live on no Rats live on no evil star. I've read it, man. I've read it, John. I've read it. Yeah, I actually read it, honestly. It took me a while, though. I was a bit slow, if I'm honest. I'm a British, the wind. Yeah, I'm English, man. I'm English. It's all good. So it's good to have no distractions, no noise, just being on your own, in your own energy. I'm actually going to try and practice that soon. I've got the time to do it. I'm having my wisdom tooth has been taken out tomorrow. I'm going to do the live tomorrow. I'm going to turn up. I don't know what it's going to look like because I'm going to be in fucking pain. But I'm going to turn up anyway and do my best. Thanks for closing the window, John. I need a bit of fresh air though, mate. You just reminded me, John. It's a bit noisy, but it's nice. What was I going to say then? I don't know. I'm going to turn up the best I can tomorrow. That's all I've got to say. But not everyone's going to like what comes up in that silence. Not everyone's going to like what comes up in that silence when you actually do slow down, when you actually do calm down. People don't like being with their own thoughts. Some people they've suffered horrendous trauma. They've had a shitty fucking childhood. They've grown up around narcissistic people. They've suffered. They're in pain. They've not dealt with it. And what they do is just keep so busy all the time just to avoid themselves. Just avoiding themselves altogether. Shelley's saying a good direction, slow down is more important. Yeah. Sometimes it's just good to pause and think and reflect. Because you could be going down a direction that's not good for you or the best for you. But you don't realise it in that moment because you're too busy to reflect on it. Sometimes it's good to slow down, stop and think, actually, is this for my best self? Do these people where I'm working actually appreciate me? Am I actually getting the opportunities that I could here? Could I do it? Do these people appreciate me? Am I good enough? Do I align with the values of the place where I'm working? Or is it actually really toxic and I'm being used and undervalued and underestimated and misunderstood? And would I be better suited to doing something else? That can be achieved with what Shelley just said, slowing down. Anyway. So, for me personally, I think it's a mixture of it is healing to slow down. It can be uncomfortable. I'll admit it feels uncomfortable sometimes. It's necessary to slow down. Do I avoid it? I think I'd say yes to all of those polls. So I'm just going to end that poll now. Let me just press that, then it's done. That's brilliant. So 38% said healing, 29% said I avoid it, 19% said it makes them feel uncomfortable, and 14% said it's necessary. I like the honesty there. It's a lot of different answers. Shelley saying, very easily, Brad, you would go down the rabbit hole. Brad, I think you have been used among a lot of jealousy. I think so, to an extent, yeah. I've recently experienced envy from someone else, I think. I can't know for 100% sure, but I think I've experienced it recently, Shelley. I really, really have. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. That's water under the bridge, I suppose. I don't know if I get used in a way because I don't know, maybe within that world, but I'm there for a paycheck. I'm there to get paid. I'm there to perform. I'm there to do my job well, and people's health and well-being is on the line in relation to what I do. So I've got to be responsible. I've got to practice mindfully and do work professionally, if you know what I mean. Which I believe I do. I do. On another note, I have been reported recently by somebody because they thought they misinterpreted what I'd said, basically, twisted my words. I'm not going to go into it all right now, so I don't want to. What was I going to say? But I've not been taken out of work or anything, so it's not that bad. It's not that serious. And I know I haven't done anything wrong, so there we go. I'll leave it at that. But being here in Split in Croatia has actually forced me to slow down. It really, really, really has. It's forced me to slow down. It's forced me to think. And I really do need this rest. I really, really do need it. For me personally, I mean, it's necessary. I'm just going to have a sip of beer, wherever it's gone. There it is. Does everyone actually allow themselves to slow down? I'm going to change the topic soon. Maybe slowing down isn't about doing nothing, though. Maybe slowing down isn't about doing nothing. Maybe it's actually finally facing everything. Maybe it's finally facing everything. Facing what's working, what's not. It could be in relation to your family dynamics. It could be in relation to your friends or your hobbies or your workplace or your relationships or whatever the hell it is. Be in the moment. Absolutely, Shelley. Absolutely. Thank you. That's a great comment. Be in the moment. Be in the now. Aaron saying, you've sent me $99. Of course you have, Aaron. Thanks, mate. I'll take that. Of course you have. If you want to, Aaron, you're probably not going to do it, but you could just flip that goal. I've got a goal, haven't I? If I get 5 stickers or whatever they're called, I will show you around the apartment. And if you'd have sent that $99, I'd have seen it on here. So you don't have to, by the way. But obviously you haven't. It's all good. I don't expect anything from anyone, by the way. I really, really don't. I'm not that person. Let me just... Timmy's been sipping out the bottle. He's having a little slurp. No, Timmy. He says he's amphibious, so he does well in the he does well with liquids. He said, liquid refreshments. He said he's a bit peely-wally. He said a little bit drunk. Stay away, Timmy. That's naughty. Anyway, I'm going to go to open chat now, guys. I've stuck on topic for a little while. What was I going to say then? I could, if I'm on holiday, I'm being hard on myself with this, but it makes me better in a way. I know that I can be a lot more energized with how I speak when I put my mind to it and energy behind it. And therefore link that energy to staying on topic more, which I'll be doing more in the future going forwards. But today it's just not that day. It's just not that day. Anyway, all comments will be read out loud. There we go. Nice and simple. Okay. FX Duels, hi. How are you doing, mate? What do I do for a living? I work as I'm on holiday right now, FX Duels. I'm actually in Croatia, but I'm from England. I work as a scrub practitioner or a scrub nurse. I work in theatres. I work for the NHS. Hip replacements, knee replacements, shoulder replacements, hand operations, the list goes on, plastic operations. I basically work with the instruments, keep them sterile, make sure that the surgeon's got everything he needs to complete the operation. So I kind of help the surgeon in my own way. The surgeon does the operation, of course, let's be honest, because they're the experts on it. But I just help them. That's what I do. Nice to meet you, by the way. Remy. Gay. No, not gay. Are you gay, Remy? Are you into that? Are you projecting? Are you... there's nothing wrong with being that. It's like whatever you want to... Whatever you like, you like. You like what you bloody like, lad. I don't like that. But I've nothing against anyone that does like that. That's all I've got to say. Have some respect, though. You won't walk up to someone in the street and go, "Are you gay?" You probably get smashed in the mouth, Remy. You probably get popped in the mouth. You went up to someone like that and you went, "Oh, you gay?" You didn't know them. Imagine a group of lads all strong. You wouldn't walk up to them and go, "Oh, you gay?" You would not do it. You get absolutely smashed. You get filled in. So I wouldn't suggest you do that going forwards. It's just a very rude comment, really. But obviously, it says more about you than it does about me. But I use people like yourself as a really good example, Remy. I'm assuming you're probably young and a bit insecure or whatever. You're projecting. But it's okay to be that. If you want to be that, you be that. I'm not that. So what? But I think it's rude to ask people that. And what does it matter? Who gives a fuck? Brad, you're so hard on yourself. I am, Shelley, yes. And I don't think that it's going to go away. I've been like this all my life. Doesn't mean I can't change it, but I'm less so than I was, believe it or not. But you're right, I agree. How hot is it, Brad? It's been like 21 degrees today in Split in Croatia. I was out in the sun for a while. I'm not great in the sun, typical English person. I can be out in it for a while and then I've just got to retreat. I'm not good in the sun. I do enjoy it. It's great, but only in small amounts. Anyway, it looks lovely where you are. Yeah, it is lovely. Thanks, Shelley. I'm not far from the city centre. FX Duels is saying, nice one, mate. Hope you enjoy your holiday. Nice one. Thanks to you, FX. Respect to you, by the way. Nice one. Nice to meet you, by the way. My name's Brad. Luca Johnson. Hi, Luca. Forgot to ask you. You look like Bob the Builder. Yeah. I wish I was Bob the Builder. He's got a lot of skills. I wish I had those skills. I don't have Bob the Builder's skills, if I'm honest. I really don't. I'm not very good at building or cars. I do respect the work that they do, but I'm not good at it. I've got specific skills that I've got myself, but I don't have those skills. But anyway, you're not great in very hot weather, Shelley. No, neither am I. I'm not. I prefer at least with the cold, you can control it more. You put more layers on, you wrap up. But when it's too hot, There's only so many layers you can take off, of course. Le Pinu, I don't know. Very nice cranium, it's shiny, yeah. It's bull dead, man. Shaved it today. Just for you, just for you. Luca saying only joking, mate. No worries, Luca, it's all right. I've heard worse things, Luca. Don't worry. So I'm resting, I'm chilling. I'm speaking or just ran. I'm just going with the flow now. I've stayed on topic a little bit today. In relation to resting, taking it easy, which I am doing right now. I'm just going to get another beer. I won't be able to drink tomorrow. I'm having my I keep saying, sorry if you already heard this, I'm getting my wisdom tooth taken out tomorrow. So I won't be drinking for a few days after this. Don't usually drink, but I'm on holiday. But I'm going to get another one. How did I lose my hair? I'm just going to get a beer. I'll tell you how I lost my hair. It's genetics, mate. It's fucking part of life, lad. Happens to a lot of men. They recede. Some people it happens earlier than others, though. I'm back. So Moon, it's solo official. How do you lose my hair, base? Oh, right, 1 minute. Let me have my beer, man. I'll tell you. I don't mind. Some people could get offended by this, but I don't. How did I become bald? It's hereditary. Genetically. My dad went bald, and his dad before him, my granddad, went bald, and so therefore, this person speaking to me who went bald. It just happened, receded. I used to be really insecure about it, though. Happens to a lot of men. Some get it older than others. Some people don't go bald at all, do they? But the older you get as a man, the more of the men get bald at some point. Some get it. I started going bald about 19 years old, which is young. And when someone pointed it out to me, and I thought, oh shit, so insecure. I was 19, I was young, thinking, fuck, my hair's going. I had really thin, mousy brown hair as well. I used to have blonde hair as a kid, believe it or not. But anyway, I tried to fucking go to the hairdressers, make it look as good as I could. But then over time, it's receding at the sides. So it doesn't look good. It looks shit. Let's be honest, it looks shit. And it got to a point where I thought, right, it's got to go. So I shaved it off. And luckily, I've got the right size-shaped head for bald. I suit it, which is great. And as soon as I got rid of it, I thought, this isn't that bad. I thought, I don't have to worry about this anymore. I'm not even insecure about it anymore. It's less maintenance as well. It just looked better. I look better with bald head. If I grew my hair now, it'd look ridiculous. So I just feel like I look better without it. Less is more in my situation. You make the best of what you have. Anyway, I've answered your question. As silly as it is. Shelley said it's great gardening weather. Love the garden, fruit trees coming on. That's very therapeutic, what you're speaking about. And that is part of what we're speaking about before, Shelley. Resting, doing something that you love doing. Could be gardening. Very good as well. I'm not a gardener, by the way, but I can imagine it takes a little bit of energy to do it. Very active. It's an activity, physically, a little bit physically straining as well, I'd say. I'm having a beer. Cheers, by the way, guys. Anyway, fruit trees coming on. It's good to see the fruits of your labour as well with gardening, I can imagine. Watching the trees produce whatever they produce. Anyway, Luke says, I hope I haven't offended anybody. If I have, say, I'm sorry, I only apologise, I'm only joking. Luca, it's okay. Thank you for apologising. You didn't say anything that bad. Don't worry, it's okay. I've got broad shoulders. If I didn't have broad shoulders, water off a duck's back, like a duck doesn't bother if there's water on its back. If I wasn't in that mindset, I wouldn't be right to do what I'm doing right now, is speaking on here. FX does say, what a question, LOL. Yes, what, why bald? Obviously, It's all good. Thanks, mate. Anyway, I can't pronounce that. Le Penu, is it? Have you ever considered using a Lustre King to polish your head? No, I haven't. Shelley's saying there's some blokes that have a lot of hair and don't even wash it. Yeah. All that hair and then wasting it, I suppose. I suppose people who have dreadlocks don't wash it, do they? I think it's good to stay clean, man. It's good to look at personal hygiene is important. Kit Rose is saying, I like Jellycat behind you. Yeah, it's a Jellycat. I just love I just like the chronically unimpressed smile on Timmy, man. I just do. He's got a bald head like me. And I have that face sometimes as well in life where I'm just a bit pissed off, if I'm honest. So I completely understand him to an extent. Hence the reason he's in the background. But yeah, it's a Jellycat. You're absolutely right, Kit. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way, guys. It really helps the channel. Thank you. Mick Crow saying, why are you bald? Do you copy me? Yes, Mick Crow, I copied you, mate. I thought, fuck me. He's bald. Cheers. Luca says hi. Don't worry, Luca. It's all good. Shelley saying, you enjoy Brad. I'm keeping my eye on Timmy. Yes, he keeps doing... He's ducking and weaving, isn't he? A little bit, little bastard. I'll keep an eye on him. Bright. Hi, Bright. How are you? I'm okay. I'm good. I'm on holiday, mate. I'm in Split. I'm in Croatia. It's the second day of my holiday. Yesterday was all travelling. Today I'm just decompressing. I'm just chilling in my apartment. I've been out in the sun today. It was lovely. But from now on, I'm just chilling in the apartment. I'm just relaxing. And Shelley's saying, hi, Bright. Lovely. Lipinu says, thank you for taking the time to answer everyone. I try my best to. I try to answer everyone as intelligently, as coherently as I can, and as respectfully as I can. I don't always achieve that perfectly, but I try. But thank you for pointing that out. Lipinu, sorry if I can't say your name right. I'm bad at pronouncing. Luke said, it's just a common thing you say to people that are bored. I can't help, but it's just my learning disability getting away again. What learning disabilities do you have, Luca? If you want to share. If you don't want to, don't. There's no pressure. What my question to Luca is, what is your learning disability and how has it affected you in your life? But again, you don't have to answer. I don't want to put any pressure on you. And if you don't want to answer, you don't. And you don't feel guilty about it either. Don't want you to make you feel guilty. Luca, it's all good, Shelley's saying. Yes, it is. It's all good. Bright saying these streams are probably the best thing to watch while doing paperwork after finishing a shift at Helsinki EMS. What's Helsinki EMS? Is Helsinki in Finland? Helsinki. Sorry, Helsinki. Thanks for correcting me there. Helsinki. What is that? Please elaborate. That's interesting. Hi, Clear Vision. Welcome back. Cheers, man. I'm having a beer, mate. Respect to you too, man. Respect to you too. How's your situation? And is it any better than it was? I hope it is. I don't know. But I'm just giving you a question. Helsinki is in capital city of Finland. Yes. I thought so. I've got something right. And EMS is in emergency medical services. That is interesting as hell. Right. What's it like working there? What's your job role? Are you a doctor? I work as a scrub nurse. I work for the NHS. I work in the theatres. So I'm not a medical professional. A medical professional will be a doctor, if anyone doesn't know. I'm not that, but I'm a nurse. I work as a nurse. Not right now. I'm drinking a fucking beer. I'm talking on here. I love being on here because I can fucking be myself. I can absolutely be myself. I love being myself. It's great. I'm very, very honoured and humble about people that actually come back and listen to me speak. I didn't even think that would happen. So that's a win. And I'm very, very grateful. But it's great to just be able to express myself like this. I couldn't do this in my job, which is understandable. I get it. But a bit sad in a way, isn't it? How you've got to like numb yourself down or dim your light to fit in with society sometimes. You can't be a real expressive self a lot of the time. And what happens is you get misunderstood by a lot of people in society or misinterpreted. It happens to me sometimes too. Even if you're not coming from a bad place, you're coming from a good, genuine, caring place, some people might misinterpret you too. And that can happen, especially if you're a deep thinking, like emotionally intelligent person. Like that does with me anyway. I don't know about everybody else. Anyway. Berries is saying, hi Berries, how are you? Hope you're okay. Ivan, cheers. Cheers to you too. Luke saying, not share it, thank you. Luca, I respect your decision not to share that. Understood, that's absolutely fine. I respect that. That's absolutely fine. And understandable too. Berries saying, how old are you? I'm 43. How old are you, Berries? Bright, it's a very positive channel. Everybody's welcome. Yes, everybody's welcome, Shelley. They really, really are. It's not just me that tries to help people. It's other people on here are really wise. Everyone's got their own story to tell. Everyone's got their own wisdoms that they've experienced through life. Everyone's got their own perceptions and stories to share. The channel is about that. It's about meaning. It's about growing. It's about making sense of all the suffering in life. In a nutshell. And it's not just me that helps others, it's you guys on here that help as well. We all help each other. And we do get, obviously, you're going to get trolls on here, you're going to get bullshit, you're going to get silly stuff. That happens every now and again, but it's dealt with. It's dealt with. And it's... I always give people the benefit of the doubt, but if they're not bringing positivity and good vibes to the table, then it's not allowed, basically. If you know what I mean, for the greater good of the people that are here, the people that are just good people trying to make sense of things. Barry says, where do I live? I live in Lancashire, northwest England. Me in Manchester, 30 miles away from Manchester. It's a point of reference. Clear Vision saying, I would like to say yes, but I'm afraid not. And I've had my scan and it's not good. Looks like they're going to operate. Oh, right. Okay. What was the scan of and what they're operating on? Again, Clear Vision, no pressure. Only show if you want to. I generally say this lets me decompress. So Bright, you're saying that, yeah, so you work at emergency department in Helsinki in Finland, and watching this helps you to decompress, or watching whatever you're watching on your phone or on the internet helps you decompress, helps you switch off a little bit. That's really positive. That's really positive. We all need that sometimes, Bright. Let me just sip my beer. Shelley's asking Clear Vision if they're okay. Isabel, welcome back, Isabel. I've seen you on here before. Hi to you too. Timmy is overseeing everything. He's in the know. He's just telling me a few things. He is the ultimate supervisor. He does not take shit too kindly. He's got his fucking beady eyes on everyone that's going on. He's having a close look at the comments there. He's sniffing out for any bullshit. He knows when bullshit's happening because he can just smell it. Look at that nose on that. Look at that snout. And that disapproving glare that he has. You don't want to get on his bad side. It gets a bit scary when he goes sick. He goes sick. But right now, I'll leave him there. Let him simmer down a little bit. Do you want a beer? He's had a little sip. That'll calm his nerves. I only give him half a bottle because he's only small. I'm joking. Being silly. So I say Timmy's all right. I've read that. Hi Isabel, Shelley's saying. Clear Vision 2005 says, Shelley, I've got to go for an MRI and then wait. Well, good MRI scan. Sorry, mate, that you're going through that. I hope it goes well. I hope it happens soon. And that you get at least some clarity clarity and some reassurance and a solution, hopefully. So good luck to you. Sending healing towards Clear Vision 2005. Darth Nihilist, welcome back, mate. I'm in a much better place than last time, mate. I was terrible on that last live. Friday, I did a live. I could hardly speak properly. I was so tired. I'm much more rested, Darth Nihilist. How are you? Cheers to you, mate. I'm having a few beers, man. I've gone to open chat. Do not mess with Timmy the Great. No, don't mess with Timmy. Lucas said, I'm just not in a kind of Dimitri today. Sorry. Luca, you don't need to apologise. You don't. Please don't feel the urge to apologise. It's okay. Just relax. It's all right. Don't worry. Santa's saying why to Clear Vision. Bright says, I'll go for today. No worries, Bright. Nice to have you with us for a while. Thanks for sharing what you've shared. Hope that your job goes okay. Keep smashing it. Don't give up. You're doing whatever you're doing great things. Keep going. Shelley saying stick. I don't know what you mean by that. It's hard when you're in pain all the time. Oh yeah, it can be. It can be. I can only imagine. Sorry. Shelley says goodbye to Bright. Sonny says sorry to hear that, Clear Vision. Clear Vision says thanks, Sander. It's hard when you've got to work, but the pain makes it that much worse. And if it's chronic pain as well, Clear Vision, it's just going to affect your psychology and your energy. A lot of your energy will be sucked in by the pain, and it can affect your sleeping, etc., etc. I don't know what your exact medical condition is. I'm not a doctor either, so I'm not going to give any advice because there wouldn't be that. I'd never do that on here. I'd never give anyone medical advice on here because that would be irresponsible of me to do so. But I hope that you see the correct professionals that will get you to where you need to get. Classy Baxi. Hi, Classy Baxi. What language is he speaking? This is North Polian. This is North Polian that I'm speaking. I mean, it's English, mate. Come on. You know it's English. How are you? My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. This is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. If you can get those likes up, that'd be great, guys. All you have to do is click. It's free. It's fucking free. It's all good. It helps the channel. If you can help the channel, I appreciate you all. Thank you. I'm a piece of toast. Hiya. Welcome back, mate. I'm a piece of toast. I like that name. It's funny. Welcome back. Cheers. In Croatian, cheers is jivali. Jivali. Cheers. Anyway, I'm in Croatia, of course. Santa's saying, ha, 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 ha. Timmy is never calm. No, I don't think that face is calm. Shelley said Timmy can speak many languages. Babylonian is his new lawn. Are you well versed in Babylonian, Timmy? Have you been speaking Babylonian for many moons? He says he's been speaking it for many moons. It's Babylonian language. We're chilling. Clear Vision says Timmy the Turtle doesn't take no shit. No, neither should you guys. Don't take no shit. It doesn't mean be rude to people. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't be nasty to people. But it's a cruel world out there. It's a tough world out there. It's not all fucking... it's not all happy days. It's not all peachy fucking creamy out there. There's some challenging people out there. They've got bad intentions that will put you down to make themselves feel better, and you cannot take no shit. Not anymore, anyway. If you have done. Anyway, sorry, I'm going on. SDRX Cookies, fist bump to you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Thanks for being here. Welcome back. I'm breathing. Welcome back to you too. Hi to you too. I'm speaking a lot better than last Friday, thank God. I'm really glad. I'd hate to be like I was on Friday. I was so exhausted. I'd hate to be like that all the time. Oh my God, that's not fun. I don't want to be like that. I'm glad I'm not like that right now. SRX Cookie saying, bad day today. I'm sorry to hear that, man. You fell 2 minutes ago outside. How did you fall? What happened? If you can, share. If you don't want to, that's fine. Hope that you're okay. Did you injure yourself? Have you checked your body? Is your mobility okay? Are you feeling any pain? Clear Vision saying, yeah, it is. It's just that my arms are my work. If I don't work, I don't get paid. Yeah. You're a window cleaner, aren't you, Clear Vision? Am I correct? You're a window cleaner. Correct me if I'm wrong. If my memory is not serving me well, just please feel free to correct me. Shelley saying, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Thank you. Absolutely. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. It's free. And if you value real conversations, genuine conversations, they're imperfect, but they're genuine. If you want to be part of a community that basically genuinely try to help each other, try and understand suffering, working through the bullshit, having a bit of a laugh and a chill chat within that as well, of course, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. But thank you for anyone that's liked and subscribed. Get those likes up, guys. It helps my channel. It helps the algorithm. It's free. It's all good. I get it. I forget to do it sometimes. Lucas said, you don't have to if you don't want, but I appreciate it if you can. Lucas said, yes, because one of my budgies passed away. That's why I'm not in a good mood. Sorry, one of your pets passed away. That's sad, isn't it, Luca? It's sad. Sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I can understand why you're not in a good mood, and that's okay. That's okay. It's not okay that your budgies die. It's sad, man. It's sad. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Unknown I am. Whisper while reading this. Sorry, I didn't whisper. But cheers anyway. Jively, cheers. AHJ Wrestling says hello. Hello. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. DG638 saying, where are you from? I'm from England, mate. I'm from the UK, from England. North England. Shelley saying, hello, AJ Racing 14, you're very welcome. Where are you guys from, by the way? We don't mind sharing. My name's Brad. This is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. And we're just having a chill chat. You're more than welcome here. It's all good. Fuas Killit saying, can't pronounce that. Bolton. Oh, you're smashing it, mate. You're so close. I'm from a town called Darwin, which is like 7 miles away from Bolton. I'm in between Blackburn and Bolton where I was born. Fuas Killit. So you're very, very correct there. Are you from that area? You're so close. Very specific. I am Skilly. What's your favourite animal? Really good question. I'd say a wolf. I'll go with a wolf. I'm breathing saying, Lucas, what's your favourite animal? What's everyone else's favourite animal on that topic? I really said, Lucas, a few months ago, my cat passed. I'm sorry to hear that. As long as you have something to remember it, we'll feel better. I'm breathing. That's very, very reassuring and kind of you to share that, by the way. I'm sorry that your cat passed too. I've got a little story in relation to what you've got to say, and I'm just going to share it with you. I had a dog called Wilson. Wilson was a Jack Russell. I loved that dog. I used to live with my parents years ago for a while. I needed to at the time. Anyway, I loved that dog. I had a connection with that dog. I had a really close connection with that dog. It was a lovely, lovely Jack Russell dog. Loved him to bits. And anyway, I moved out, got my own place, as you do. You need to. But I couldn't. My mum and dad said, you can have him, you can take him. I couldn't, though, because the rules were really strict, so I couldn't have the dog. Anyway, that made me feel sad. But then they gave the dog away because the dog wasn't a fit for my parents. And they knew it, they realised it, but they gave it away to this really nice woman, which I'm really happy for the dog. But the dog's still alive, but he's not there anymore. I don't see him anymore. I was so fucking upset, guys. I was really emotional. So I can understand in my own way how it must be to lose a pet. That dog's still alive and they're happy, which is great for the dog, for Wilson, the Jack Russell. But I still felt really sad. Honest to God, I felt fucking sad. So I can understand if your cat's passed away or a pet's passed away. I understand the emotional connection you can have to animals. So I'm sorry about It's good to have something to remember them by. Can help ease that pain. It can, in some situations. DG saying, how the hell did you not smile when you're reading about the budget? Yeah, I'm not gonna, DG. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that, man. I can't do that, mate. No, I'm not gonna do it, mate. Yeah, I get that you're English, bro. So am I. You're from Manchester. All right, nice one. I'm Skilly. FAQ. Don't know what that is. Sorry. You're from York. Oh, it's nice there, mate. You're lucky. You're lucky. Fuller Scarlett. York is fucking lovely. What's it like living in York? But I think the city is stunning. It does well with tourism. It's a very nice city, is York. Would I live there? Yes. I'd like to live there. What is it like living there? If you don't mind answering that question. You don't have to if you don't want to. Cleary saying, here's a question in life. What's your favourite, biggest regret? I don't know if I regret anything. I've made mistakes though. I've fucked up big time, Clear Vision, mate. Fuck me, I fucked up. I think there were necessary parts of my life that I needed to go through. And I made the decisions the best I could at the time. And a lot of the time when I was younger, I was making stupid decisions, mate. I don't have any regrets. No, I don't. I look back in my, don't forget me wrong, I look back in my life and make myself cringe. I think, oh my God, I said that. I did that. What a dick. I think, what a dick I was. I'm on about me. But I know that it's a part of growing up and a part of making mistakes and then learning. I learned from those mistakes eventually. It took me a while to learn from some mistakes, by the way. It took me a fucking while. I fucked up big time, mate. Trust me now. I was a fucking dickhead. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. But I don't regret it because I thought I was young and stupid. I've moved on. That's my opinion. Some people, other people, it's okay to have regrets though, by the way. There's nothing wrong with having regrets, but that's my opinion. I'm breathing. That's kind of you. Sorry about your cat, Shelley's saying. I'm Skilly saying Alpha Q. What's Alpha Q? I don't know what that is. Elaborate. I'm Skilly. What the hell is Alpha Q? Dogs all day long. Dogs all day long. I agree, Shelley. Adele. Hi, Adele. Metallica and Megadeth. I'd say Metallica. Metallica. Yeah. What's yours? Clear Vision said dogs are better than a lot of people are nowadays. Clear Vision, you're 1000% fucking right, man. 1000% right. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But what we're saying, Clear Vision, dogs are better than a lot of people. There's truth in that, isn't there? There's so much truth in that. Who agrees with what Clear Vision said? Are dogs a lot better than a lot of people nowadays? God, I'd struggle to argue against that. I struggle. There's some good people, don't get me wrong. But dogs are just, they're lovely, aren't they? They're lovely. I feel sorry for some dogs because they get a shit life, don't they? They have bad owners. They get brought up. They're the receiving end, some dogs, of insecure people who bring them up. They get the nice puppy. They treat it like an accessory, not as part of the family. They don't look after the dog. They take their own insecurities out on the dog. Therefore, they neglect the dog. They're fucking horrible to the dog. And then the dog, therefore, gets trauma and then becomes violent. It's not the dog's fault. It's the fucking owner's fault. I think dogs should be treated like family. I really do. I think they're beautiful. I really do. Anyway, that's my little spiel on dogs. Everyone's got different opinions. Moonlit Official. Why are you bald? You have to say it. I've already said it. I'm bald. It's hereditary. It's part of genetics. That's why I'm bald. And it's okay to be bald. It's fucking sound, mate. I love myself in a healthy way. I like myself, man. I beat myself up sometimes, don't get me wrong, but I do actually like myself. Most of the time. Not all the time. I've been lying. Sometimes I hate myself, if I'm honest. But with regards to this doesn't make me feel bad. A lot of my pain comes from inside. Insecurities, Pandora's box. But anyway. Good vibes all the way. Good vibes all the way, man. Russell with one says hello. Hi, Russell. Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Shelley saying the only regrets I would have is to stand up for myself. Did you not stand? Do you stand up for yourself now, Shelley? Or do you struggle with it? Or was that in the past? No pressure again, by the way. I'm Skilly saying you just said, I'll fuck you because you said Alpha Q. What? I did not. What the hell are you on about? I'm Skilly. Where are we going? Where are we going, lad? I didn't say that. That's a bit weird. Elaborate what you mean by Alpha Q. I said, what is Alpha Q? What do you mean by Alpha Q? That's what I asked. Excuse me, sir. Why do you feel that there needs to be excused, Russell? You don't think you've done anything wrong. Nice to meet you, by the way, Russell. My name's Brad. Folk music. Does anyone else have the call to the void thing? Like you're at the train station and I'll push the person on the tracks, go through your head, but you know you won't do it because it's just crazy thoughts. Folk music, does everyone ever have dark thoughts? Yes, I do sometimes. I don't act out on them. Do I ever have dark thoughts towards any? I usually have them towards myself, folk music, if I'm honest. I sometimes have dark thoughts towards myself. That comes from within. Generally not towards others, mate, but I can understand why people sometimes do, as long as you don't act on them. Especially when they've not done anything wrong to you, of course. But I can understand why people have dark thoughts sometimes. And I think healing and self-love is required to help navigate that. It's easier said than done, as a lot of things are. I hope that you're okay, man. I hope that you're okay. And thanks for sharing. Where am I from? England. Northwest England, near Manchester. Norbert saying hello. Hi, Norbert. Norbert Wienermilk. Oh, dear. Norbert. Hello, Norbert. I'm laughing at your name, sorry. Anyway. Hope you're okay, Norbert. I've said where I'm from. You love me with my whole heart. Love and respect back to you. Fist bump to you, Russell. Thank you. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Thanks for the support. Norbert saying, I think there are a few people more loyal than dogs. Do you? Maybe there are, yes. It's possible. Possible. I said where I'm from. And Brady says, random question, did your Jack Russell get flipped by a Rottweiler mix it was my dog? No, mate. It was a true Jack Russell. It wasn't flipped, mate, no. Shelley saying, folk music, even throwing someone under the bus, ha ha ha. I've ever had thoughts or thought I'm really angry at somebody and I want to imagine myself like hurting them. Yeah, of course I have. If they've done something wrong to me especially, but I'd never act on it. I'd hold myself back. I was just trying to think about that question before. Bald lives matter. Thanks, man. Bald lives matter. Yeah, they do. Let's start that movement. I don't think it'd do that well, Norbert. I think we're the last for anyone to give a fuck about. Not that I'm bothered. But yeah. Anyway. Clear Vision saying we had one once and the other people who had him used him for badger beats. And then we took him on and he had the best 2 years of his life before he died. Oh, do you know what that is? That's beautiful, Clear Vision, that you've actually given a dog 2 years of a good life. Even if it's the last 2 years and the rest of the life was shit, you can't change the past. You weren't there for that dog. You didn't know that dog. You didn't have the opportunity to let's say, have that dog. But he gave the dog 2 years of a good life. That's beautiful, in my opinion, from a bad situation. Ennison, hello from Turkey. Hello, welcome back, Ennison. Great to see you on here again. Hope you're okay. Let me have a sip of beer. If you could say one thing to your past self, what would you say? I'm breathing. I'd probably say at some point in my life, I'd say, love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. You're better than these people. Love yourself. You're better than these people. You deserve better than this. You can be better than this. I'd say that to myself at like 22, 23 when I was in a rough spot. I'm breathing. Shelley's saying, sometimes I'd rather let things pass, let it go over my head. Sometimes that's the best thing. Than standing up for myself. I know it sounds ridiculous. No, it doesn't, Shelley. It's fucking... Sometimes it's like you can't fight every battle. Sometimes someone will say something rude or do something, and do you know what? I ignore it completely. I don't even say anything. Say nothing. And then if they don't say anything rude again, I don't bother. It's been and gone. It's gone. Whatever. It's not even worth fighting. And sometimes it is best to just not do anything, depending on the situation, of course. It just doesn't sound ridiculous, that, by the way. However, if that person keeps coming at you and at you and at you and at you, then you've got to, I think, put boundaries in place. Shelley says, Edison, you're very welcome. Oh, sorry, Norbert, I misinterpreted you. Thank you for correcting me. Norbert's saying, I meant there were not many people more loyal than dogs. No, there's not. It's hard to beat the loyalty of a dog. It's really, bloody hell, that's a tough ask. Thanks for, I misinterpreted what you said, Norbert. Thank you for correcting me. And it's all good. My beloved was a Jack Russell rough coat. You knew him for about 3 years. Without a shadow of a doubt, when I'm financially free, I will love with dogs and not be in society. I'm certain of this. Russell, interesting. I'm financially free. How are you going to achieve that? I like the sound of that. Having financial freedom. Not having to struggle as much, I suppose. I suppose we all want that. How are you going to achieve that? Are you going to not be in society? I get that as well. Hell is other people sometimes. Not always. Please say not always, of course, but sometimes it is. Shelley's saying Jack Russells are great. You've got 2 of them. I didn't realise. They are so adorable. I agree. They're my favourite dog. Honestly, they always have been since I was young. They always have been. I'll keep that open. I like a bit of fresh air. Dogs are better than people. A lot of people most people would easily agree with that. It's just, yeah. Wise words, I'm breathing. Hilbert's Hotel, love yourself, stop seeking validation from others. Absolutely. Hilbert's Hotel, you've just hit the nail on the head. Thank you for sharing. Nice to meet you. By the way, Hilbert's Hotel. Let me have a sip of beer. Sorry, I'm drinking. I'm on holiday, but it's all good. Stop seeking validation from fucking others, mate, because guess what? You're going to get some validation from some people sometimes, but it's not reliable. Not reliable. Their opinions and thoughts change with the wind. So 1 minute you're fucking Billy Big Bollocks, you're the champion of the world. Next minute you're a piece of shit. You're a scumbag in their opinion. And if you're seeking validation from others all the time and being an approval junkie of that validation, you're not going to you're going to come unstuck. Hilbert's Hotel, as you know, it's inside, isn't it? It's all inside. Thank you for sharing. Wolansky, Dr. Evil. I'll go with it. That was a good. What was it? The Spy Who Shagged Me, wasn't it? That was a funny film. Mike Myers, very funny. Who will win? 5 Jack Russells versus 1 gorilla. I think the gorilla might just win that one. I think they just absolutely cave them in easily. Hilbert's Hotel, if someone insults me, I agree with them. Ah, yeah. Take the sting out of it, Hilbert's Hotel. Go, oh, am I? All right, nice one, thanks. And then laugh at yourself, maybe. Takes the sting out of it, takes the power away from them, Hilbert's Hotel. Nice tactic. I like it. Thanks for sharing. Russell is saying, obviously, 5 Jack Russells because they'll tickle the gorilla to death. Yes. It's funny. Lipanu saying, P.S. The Jack Russells are on Trembolone for 2 months. Right, so they've got that extra aggression there. I'm watching you. I'm reading your text messages. You are getting no beer. If you keep it up, I'm calling Sander. Oh. Charles Xavier. X-Men. Bald head. I'll take it. Thanks, man. Cheers. Shelley's saying that's Timmy, by the way. Oh, he's saying to Timmy. He's having a little slurp. There you go, lad. It'll put him in good stead for when he's older. He's cradling a pint, Shelley. He's cradling a pint or nursing a pint. Going with a joke there. Russell says, who knows? I am consciousness after all. Small details. Sounds very wise, very spiritual. Consciousness, being aware of yourself. Being calm in the moment. Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'll take that as well, mate. Thanks. Life is short. Animals turn on me too. Turn me to on. I don't know what you mean by that. Turn me to on, Russell. Grant Mitchell. No. I've got the bald head though, yeah. EastEnders we're going on about now. Shelley saying, Russell, honey, you are dead right. I want to feel wild monkeys, have giant spiders as neighbours, process guilt from killing wild fish for food, and be alone with myself and God. I am coked up consciousness. I love it. Do you believe, Russell, and anybody else, that is society becoming more conscious overall? Is there more people becoming aware than there used to be? Or is it just, I think there's a lot of lower vibrational individuals. They're not all bad individuals, but the 3-dimensional people that are, doesn't mean they're bad, that they're stuck in this like narrow-minded, ego-driven, fearful type of mindset where they project their insecurity onto others, for example. They don't think open-mindedly. They're not very conscious. There's a lot of people like that in the world, I believe. But I like the optimist in myself likes to think that more and more people are becoming more aware. But I think it's going to get messy, I don't know, in society going forward in the next few years. Feels like it's getting more dystopian as each year goes by, but that's just my thoughts. All our God, I agree. God is energy, Russell. I like that. All the God. Yeah. All is consciousness, all connected, all is one. I agree, if that's what you mean, Russell. All religions point to the same thing, which is source. This is what I believe. You don't have to believe that. I'm not forcing my beliefs onto anyone else. It's just my beliefs. But I believe that God is energy and we all are God in our own way. Unfortunately, though, the ego takes over sometimes with us all because we're human. And that ego, if it's left unchecked, can become a toxic ego that can wreak havoc in one's life and in other people's lives. You're in the state. I'm not ignoring you, Russell, because I like what you're saying. It's really interesting, and you sound like you're very deep thinking, well-rounded individual. So I'm glad that you're here. So I'm not going to ignore you. Ivy KB Chess. Hello, sir. Fist bump to you. Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. This is the Inspirational Ambivert channel. Chess. I love chess. Am I great at chess? No. Do I enjoy it? Yes. I'm okay at it. I'd say I'm okay at it. I'm decent at it, but not good or great at it. Do you play chess? Is a question, just in relation to your name. I think it's a great game. I've caught up with the chat, which is great. I'm going quiet for a moment. I think I'll rest my beer for a moment as well. Russell, you sound like a nice guy. Absolutely, I'd agree. Deep thinking person, basically. It's very loud out there, sorry. I'll close that for a while. It's a bit warm though at the same time. I need to keep it a little bit open. I'm going to go quiet for a moment. It's 20 past 8. I'm going to order some food, I think. I'm going to keep on the live though. Sander! I don't know if she's watching. She might not be watching. I'm going to order some food, I think. Is anyone working tomorrow? Is everyone off tomorrow? It's Bank Holiday Monday, isn't it, tomorrow? What did I do today, Shelley? Thanks for keeping me. Thanks for being a great mod. But you're a really good mod, by the way. You're very good at, very supportive and keeping the conversation going. Thank you for your support. Thank you, honestly. What was I going to say then? What have I done today? Yesterday, I travelled all day. I was super tired. I was knackered because I flied via Frankfurt with Lufthansa, which took time. The flight was a little bit stressful, I'd say. It wasn't terrible, but it was a little bit shit, but it was okay. We got there. I eventually got into Split, so I set off at 8 a.m. in the morning from my house. I got into Croatia about fucking 6:30, 7. Got into the city centre about 7:30. Had to check into the accommodation, the apartment where I am now. Then went shopping. I know it sounds boring, but I was tired. And then I slept last night. Really good night's sleep. Really comfortable bed. Woke up this morning. What have I done? I did a workout. I did a little mini workout in the apartment, like press ups, burpees, squats, lunges, mountain climbers, that kind of thing. Did a workout, did my Wim Hof breathing, did a cold shower, which I always do. I went to Sandra's mum and dad's house for dinner. It was really, really nice. It's like veal. It was chicken, meat, potatoes, green beans, soup. It was really, really nice. Then vegetables, basically. Sorry. Then I went for a walk in Split City Centre. I had a few beers. I've been drinking, but not loads. But I've had a few. I went to the sea, sat by the sea, got an ice cream. Just sat by the sea, looking at the boats. Nice little drink, nice and calm. And then I went to the shop and then came back here and then just pottered around for a while, relaxing. And then I'm doing this live. That's my day. There you go. Shelley saying I'll be in the garden all day. The weather is good. Oh, for tomorrow. I hope it's nice for you tomorrow. We need more days like that, Shelley, I'd say. You look well rested. Wow, you did a lot. Sounds like you had a full day. Good on you. Yeah, I did have a full day. I'm going to order some food, Sander. I think I need something nutritional.
Chicken bowl.
I need something super packed. Good food place, whatever it's called.
Yes.
I need something that's got loads in it.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I'm just thinking about what I'm going to have for my dinner now.
You're gonna have to choose.
If you give me the phone, I'll...
You choose. Maybe juice as well.
Yeah, I will. No worries. So yeah, I made the most of the day, Shelley. Thanks. Right, I'm ordering some food. I've not eaten. I need to eat.
There's some good stuff.
I need to. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking on an app now.
You look and I will.
Thanks, Sandra. Yeah. I'm going quiet for a moment.
Brad,
What?
I put the clothes out to dry, and it was dry in an hour.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know.
Doom scroller, Dom scroller. Hi, Dom scroller. It was about relaxing. Basically, I was talking about the need. When do you feel? How do you feel when you need to relax? That's what I was talking about originally. But now I'm just going to open chat. I'm on holiday right now. My name's Brad. Bob, nice to meet you, Bob. And I'm just chilling right now, mate. It's just gone. I'm just reading all the comments and just talking. I'm relaxing. I'm taking it easy. And I hope you are too, Bob. It's Bank Holiday Monday tomorrow as well in England, isn't it? So it's just chilling, just chilling. You're right, Brad. A good feed is what you need. Absolutely. Thanks. Sorry, Sandra. I'm overthinking it. As usual. Alexa, play Rick. Hi, how are you, man? If you're up early in the morning, would you go for a morning swim? Oh, that'd be great, Shelley, but I probably won't, if I'm honest. I probably won't. I'll probably be too tired. No, but it'd be great if I did. Poeting, you're into that, aren't you, mate? It's into that gay stuff, aren't you? You've been on here with that. You're gay. It's all right. It's okay to be gay, mate. Good for you. I'm not into it, man. Not into it, mate. Not for me, lad. Not for me, lad. But if you're into it, go for it. I'm sure there's like loads of things out there, like communities or places you can go and enjoy yourself, lad. But no bueno. Not for me, mate. Not into that. I'm just trying to order myself some food, though, poor thing. You know what I mean? I'm drinking my beer and I don't give a fuck. There you go. Merry Christmas. Cheers. Jubilee. In a bit. It's all good, though. I like to show respect. I don't know. I just like to try and be the best person I can. Nice person. You know what I mean? Good person. I'm not perfect. I fuck up sometimes, and then I try and learn from my fuck ups. Basically, I'm looking at people drink beer. Yes, they do. Gay people do drink beer. They do other things too, like other people do. It's weird, isn't it, Portin? It's a crazy world that people that have different sexual preferences do other things that heterosexual people do too. They coincide with their activities and their choices. I think gay people chew food in their mouth as well when they're eating their dinner. It's fucking mad, isn't it? It's fucking crazy out there. It's insane. It really does make the mind boggle and burn. Just Russell said I'm super gay, but I also love women. All right, no worries, man. Russell, respect to you, Russell. Respect to Russell. You're a sound man. You sound. You sound very well. Snow Squirrel saying good evening. How are you, Brad and Timmy? Timmy says hi. Timmy says hello.
Timmy's an arc. He likes to be mentioned.
Poetin. Timmy says Poetin's project. He's just got some issues as the lad. Hope you find whatever you're looking for, mate.
Like peace.
Peace, mind, yeah.
Peace of mind.
I don't know, low vibrational, kind of whatever, man. It's all good. I'm gonna get some extra chicken, Sander. Let me just put it on. Putin's trying another angle now. Can you see, like, this is a really good example for people. Brad, you're so funny. Yeah, hilarious. Shelley, it's all good. Putin's trying another angle now. He's tried the gay approach to put me down to make me feel bad because he wants to make himself, he or she, I don't know what, but he's trying to like make himself feel better by putting someone else down, hiding behind a computer or a phone. Probably a phone, isn't it? And then trying another angle to try and make himself feel better or her better or whatever better. Timmy, you sit chill. Timmy's not impressed. It's all good. Right, so I'm gonna put some chicken on. Sorry guys, I'm ordering a pork ball.
Just fucking order it.
And I'm talking about just fucking order it, yeah. Stop chatting shit, Brad. Sweet potato as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm adding a lot on here.
Oh, juice.
Do you want to drink or anything?
Yeah, I'll have a juice. Can I choose it?
Of course you can. Can I just cold press juice? I'm having that power lemonade because it's fucking great.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you want one as well?
Can I have a look at what's there?
That's what. Please, yeah, take it. There you go. Sorry guys, I'm just ordering a pork ball. I'm drinking beer. How's it going, DT? How's it going, Rob? I'm in a lot better place than I was on fucking Friday. I'm drinking beer. I'm just chilling, mate. How are you? Where is Mini Me? Keyboard Warriors, yes, Shelley. Leave them on there for now because I'm having a bit of fun anyway. I think I don't know. It sounds a bit sick of me to do this, but I actually don't mind trolls sometimes. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I know that they're punching up, not punching down, if you know what I mean. So it's not like I'm. It's silly. Yeah, Keyboard Warriors. That a lot of the world is like that sometimes. But in society, in the world, if you start going around going, you're gay, you went up to a group of lads, they'd smash your face in. They'd just fill you in. You'd be battered. You'd be absolutely twatted. Honest to God, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't dare do it. You just wouldn't. You just wouldn't. Anyway. And sometimes that's an important thing. If you're growing up and you're going around offending people and you're being out of order, I think sometimes it's good to suffer consequences of your actions. So if you don't learn those lessons early on, growing up, but no one's perfect. If you carry on being a rude, disrespectful people to everyone around you, they're going to get you back. And they might not punch you in the face per se. They might get you in other ways. There's more than one way to skin a cat, isn't there, I suppose? Type of thinking. But anyway, that's my little rant. Nice one, Rob. Anyway, change the topic. Timmy is beautiful. Thank you. He's chilling in the back. He's enjoying his holiday. Shelley says hi to Rob. You're doing really well with your channel, DT. You're doing really, really well. Keep going. I know you'll do that anyway. Keep going, man. I'm chilling today. I work a lot. I'm chilling. Anyway. How should I call him? I'll call him a mini-me. Okay, then. 14, good for you. Shelley saying, I agree. Some trolls are funny. Some of them are pricks, yeah. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's silly. Some people are super, really, really bad, aren't they, I suppose. It's part of life. It's part of life. It just is. Russell saying, Portin 69, I love you. Got a bit of love going on there. Got some je ne sais quoi going on. That's fuck me. Enjoy yourselves, lads. Enjoy yourselves. Paul says I'm perfect. All right. 2,600 subs. Wow. That's really good. That's gone. That's jumped massively, hasn't it? From 1,900, which was probably maybe 10 days ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rob. To that. That's really, really good. It's 600 subs in 5 days. Yeah. Keep going. Santa's saying, loving the gay love poeting. Do you have a boyfriend? Probably not. I hope you do. I hope you find it. I do, genuinely. To be happy. Do what you want. Be happy. Fucking hell. Enjoy yourself. Tuck in. I'll stop. Shut up. Russell remembers Rob, who's a depression talk. Do you remember me, Russell, saying? Good for you, DT. Absolutely. That's some forehead, Stuart saying. Thank you, Stuart Young. I've licked my eyebrows just for you. 1 minute. There you go, lad. We've got another troll. You look like a Klingon without the makeup. Oh, shit. Is it a song?
Yeah.
I've never heard that song. Is it? Yeah. Interesting. I'm the nutter with the theory. What's your theory, Russell? Share your theory, mate. What's your theory? I'm interested. Genuinely interested, honestly. Share it if you want. You don't have to if you don't want. Shelley's saying good on Rob. Yeah, good for you. You're smashing it full time. Consistency and direction with that, which is great. Sorry. Clamore. Clamore says hi. Nice to meet you, Clamore. My name's Brad. I'm the guy that knows what your depression actually is, Russell's saying. Okay, how do you know that? Elaborate. How do you know what your depression is? I think it depends on the individual. It's very specific to the individual. From my perspective, I think that can be very complicated and based on perception of the individual and the life experiences of the individual. It's interesting, though. Not that I have all the answers for that. Anyway, DT is saying, I speak to over 1,000 people a day. It's hard to remember everyone. It's going to be difficult to remember everyone, of course. I don't remember everyone either sometimes. So I understand that. But the more people that are watching you, the less you're going to remember everybody. Do you like Russell Brand? Yes, I do, man. I don't like everything about him, if I'm honest. However, he speaks very well. He's super intelligent. I think he's got some good points. I don't agree with everything that he says, though, if I'm honest. My theory, its working title is the egocentric, emotionally driven identity, integrative theory of mind. Russell, that's blowing my mind, mate. One moment. Its working title is egocentric. Okay. What do you mean? So it's caused by the ego to an extent? Is that what you're trying to say? Emotionally driven. Lots of states of mind are driven by emotion, I would say. I don't know about that identity integrity theory of mind. That's beyond my comprehension right now, if I'm honest. But if you can elaborate on that, that'd be great to help me understand. I'm trying to understand. I like to learn. You need to make more income now, Brad. Well, yeah, I suppose it's having the subs is great, but it's having active subs as well. The active subs are the goal, I suppose, in relation to be a content creator. and having those translate into an income. But you're on a really positive trajectory, I would say. It's a very different thing, isn't it, being a YouTuber? I class myself as a YouTuber, of course. Doesn't mean I'm a big YouTuber, but I'm still a fucking YouTuber. But you're doing it full time as well, which is smashing it. You're treating it like, you got to treat it like a job, and I know you're doing that, and that then shows with results. I think it's coming. I hope it's coming for you. Hope it gives you some financial freedom. And I think it will do. I think it already is. It's already occurring in its own way. It might not manifest it totally, but it's on its way. Russell is saying individualism is not universal argument for everything. Okay. There is a function to depression that has been reframed as an illness for capitalist agendas to do with Western health and medicine. What do you mean? Like, so they can medicate people? They can classify you as X, Y, Z, and then they can sell the drugs to you. Is that what you mean? Forgive me if I'm wrong. So I'm not an expert on this. Hold my hands up, man. I'm fucking not. But I'm seeking to understand and trying to comprehend what is being stated in real time as well as I can, as intelligently as I can. But I've got to be honest, I don't know everything. DT said, I know exactly what is the cause of my depression, childhood trauma, causing PTSD, which is one part. There are other parts of my depression too. Well, trauma, yeah, that's gonna be a massive part of that, isn't it? My belief with depression is, this is my belief, this is my thoughts. Does it exist? Yes, of course. Different for each individual, of course. However, this is my thoughts. If you don't agree with me, please say, and I don't mean to be disrespectful. Right, let's just say I don't work, don't do fuck all. I eat shit food. I drink beer all day, every day. I take drugs. I smoke. There's nothing wrong with smoking. There's nothing wrong with drinking. I'm having a fucking beer. There's nothing wrong with these things. Balance, okay? But I'm doing lots of things that aren't healthy. I'm not doing anything about it. I'm not trying to get a job. I'm not trying to eat healthy. I'm not trying to have balance in my life. There's nothing wrong with vices. That's another discussion. I'm drinking beer, so let's be real. But if you're doing all these fucking things all the time on steroids, not working, not getting out of bed, not making my bed, not even having a fucking bath, not looking after myself, looking disheveled, smelling, fucking not eating good food, malnourished, taking fucking drugs, stealing, doing all sorts of shitty things. And then at the end of that, what you're going to feel like? You're going to feel like fucking shit. You're going to feel like shit because your body's run down. It's not nourished properly. You're drinking too much, smoking too much, whatever that is. Then some people in that situation, some, not all, please don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but some people, if you're doing that, what you're going to feel like, you're going to feel like shit, and then they class it as this depression. And I think that would not be genuine depression, in my opinion, because if you changed some of those things, you cleaned yourself up, you stopped drinking every day, you became healthier, you started to eat better food, you weren't drinking every day, you got yourself a job, you cleaned your room, you sorted your life out, you had structure, then a lot of those depressed thoughts would go. You'd feel better. You start going to the gym or whatever it is you do. You do healthy things instead of unhealthy things. That's when I think depression can be misdiagnosed, in my opinion. And that happens a lot. And I reckon that the pharmaceutical companies might love that because you've got an extra customer. That might sound controversial to some people, but that's my opinion on that. However, I do believe that depression is, obviously, it exists. And it's very challenging, and there's a variety of reasons based on each individual. That's what I've got to say on that. Am I an expert on this? No, I'm not. I'm just giving my honest opinion. And if you don't agree with me, you're free to debate that, by the way. I'm open to debate, with respect, of course. That theory went over my head, Russell. Shall I say? Yeah. I like to hear different people's theories, though. I like to try and understand them. I really, really do, because it what's your perspective? What's your opinion? That is part about being open-minded. Meaning, sometimes I might have an opinion on something, and I'm really, really convinced of it. But you might have a different opinion. But to be truly open-minded, if I'm open-minded, genuinely, I will listen to what you've got to say and try and understand your perspective, and try to. That's being open-minded, anyway. Sorry, I'm going on a bit. Echo Gaming, hi Brescia, you're in Croatia. Yes, I certainly am. I'm in Croatia. I'm in Split, Croatia. How are you? Great to see you on here again. Hope you're okay. I'm going to read Russell's comments. I mean, the centre of mind is self-concept or ego, and that everything is driven by emotional patterns, and that the mechanisms can be characterised largely as an effort to integrate truth with identity. Centre of the mind is self-concept or ego. A lot of emotional patterns do drive. Emotions are very powerful, and those emotions, fear-based emotions, could come from trauma, maybe, for example. And that the mechanisms can be characterised largely as an effort to integrate truth with identity. Thanks for sharing. It's going over my head a little bit, Russell, if I'm honest, but I'm trying to understand the best I can. Forgive me if I'm not doing it perfectly. Anyway, DT is saying, keep in mind most of my subs are unable to work. DT, I don't want Russell to go away because I don't feel like it's been horrible, if I'm honest. He's giving his perspective, and I've asked him for his opinion, and he's given me his opinion. And in my opinion, I don't think he's being disrespectful from my perspective. Keep in mind, most of your subs are unable to work. That's a different situation, isn't it? If people are unable to work, they're not able to do it. That's a different situation. Do those people need support? Yes, they do. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a different element. And I think the whole depression conversation is a very, very, very deep and broad one with lots of different variables within it. That's why I'm trying to approach it in a mindful and sensitive way, but give my little bit of a perspective on it as well at the same time. With respect, of course, trying to be as respectful as I can. Russell, I want to be bad too. Why do you want to be bad, man? Russell. Anyway, Shelley's saying, don't forget to like and subscribe and smash that like button. Thank you. Thank you to anyone that's liked. Thank you to anyone that's watching. Thanks for people that come back. I try and speak the best I can, as mindfully as I can, as respectfully as I can, as understanding as I can, as imperfect as I am, as core as well. But thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I appreciate you all. You're just throwing all the psychological concepts all at once, LOL, Russell. There's, yeah. What concepts? The egocentric, emotionally driven identities? All right, okay. All right. I'm reading these in real time, trying to interpret them the best I can. Identity is a component of personality, persona. Maybe. Russell, okay. Right. I'm reading down the comments in real time. We're talking about depression, survival, mental health, and dominance. I'm not talking about dominance. I'm not talking about mental health. I've glanced briefly and very superficially on depression, haven't I? I've not gone into a deep dive on depression because I don't have that ability to do so. I have the ability to give my perception of it, but I am aware that there's so much to it. And I can only give so much of my perspective onto that. I'm glancing on it with respect. Breathe. We're all good. It's a safe place to talk about everything. Yes, it is. It really is. Really is, as long as it's respectful. No need to get rid of him. No. I don't think so. I understand no, I don't think so in this from my perspective, no. Anyway, Mike saying hello from Netherlands, Europe. Hi from Holland. Are Holland in the European Cup? I don't know. Sorry if I'm Mike. Nice to meet you, Mike. My name's Brad. I'm drinking beer, I'm chilling. I don't usually drink if I'm honest, but I like drinking sometimes. Russell saying, whoa, did someone just pull the safe card? Right. I'll deal with things if I need to. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt here. Dutch Vanderline, Judge Holden. 10 seconds, DT. No worries. Thanks, DT. It's all good. Let's keep going. Thumbs up from Sander. Yeah. I understand. Thank you. By the way, I get it. Mike saying hi, I was scrolling, but I'm still here listening. I never talk about my struggles. May I subscribe, Mike? Of course you can subscribe, mate. Of course you can. Of course you may. If you want to, do it. If you don't, it's fine. It's all good. If you want to talk about your struggles, you can do, Mike, only if you want to. I will at least hear you out. Try to understand your perspectives. Try to support you the best we can. Mike, to be open and honest, am I a medical professional? No. Am I a psychologist? No. Have I suffered? Yeah, I fucking suffered. Do I still suffer? Yeah. Have I learnt a lot? Yeah, I have. Have I learnt everything? No. But I'll hear you out, and it's a safe place for people to express themselves as long as it is respectful, of course. So you're more than welcome, Mike. Yorick is then saying, I'll go to you in a sec, DT. Sorry, man. Yorick saying, Timmy in the back. New location for Timmy. It's more safer for him there. Yes, he was on top of my books before, and he's getting dropped by this numpty here. Yeah, he's very, very, very pleased with his new little mantle. Let's say his mantle of authority is being catered to. This is him. Rusty's being a twat. Trying to confuse people with his big words that he doesn't think he will understand. If he's plain English instead of trying to confuse people, it will be fine. Okay. Russell is saying, to know something, we must first ask the right question. What is your question? Okay. Yorick, guess it is. Timmy feels safe and happy-ish. Yeah. It's all good. Mark, you're very welcome in a safe place. Yes. Thank you, Mark. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. My name's Brad, by the way, Mark. And I speak about a variety of things. I like to have meaning to what I say as much as I can. I like to be useful with what I'm saying. I think it's my responsibility as a person in this life to help people and be a light in the world. And I need to have meaning. But I need to have meaning with what I'm fucking saying. I can't just be on here just chatting shit. Sometimes I'm silly. Sometimes I talk nonsense. Of course I do. But a lot of the time I try to be as mindful as intelligent as I can. I talk about sorry, God, I'm losing my train of thought. I speak about narcissism. I speak about toxic workplaces. I speak about making sense of the world. I speak about suffering. I speak about making sense of suffering and working through it, etc., etc. This is an open chat as we speak, though. And Russell, you make no sense, pal. Sandra's saying. Explain the fancy words that I mean. At the centre of your entire mind is identity. The rest is details. It's pretty big. Okay. Fear, echo, gaming scene. I think people conflate depression with dysfunction. Lots of parts of life are dysfunctional. Yeah, they are. Some we have control over, but some are just the system. Interesting as fuck. Very interesting. Can't conflate depression with dysfunction. What do you mean by that? Lots of our lives are dysfunctional. Yes, family dynamics are dysfunctional. We can be dysfunctional. Some things you have control over, like your own feelings, your own reactions, your own responses, in real time. I'm trying to do that now as we speak the best I can. And some is just the system that we're in. Capitalistic consumerism system that we're in. It can be very difficult, can't it, sometimes? It can feel like a slave. Mark, subscribe, thank you. DC said, try breaking things down to a little bit so people in the chat can maybe understand a little better. So go from 1 point, stick to 1 point. Stick to 1 point, break it down, just 1 point. 1 point, one thing that you want to communicate. We're going back to, I'm trying to, let me deal with this one. So back to Russell. Russell, we'll get there, mate. It's all good. Russell can't understand the big words. Russell saying identity is your entire fucking human world. It's the dream. The dream. What do you think? The world's a dream, that life's a dream. Yeah. Okay. Dealt with. It's dealt with. Shelley's saying, I trust your judgment. Thanks, DT. Thanks, Sandra. Thanks, Shelley. That's been dealt with. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read in real time, trying to understand in real time. I try and give people the benefit of the doubt and some airtime. I really, really do. But it's got to be done I expect it to be done in like a decent way, let's say. And thank you for, obviously I'm speaking as well. A lot of my energy is being used on thinking and speaking in real time. This is not an excuse, it's just a reason. And I don't always see things as clearly as I would if I was watching someone else speak. If I was on Depression Talks channel and I was just watching, I'd be able to focus a little bit differently. I try to make things the best I can. Anyway, I'm overthinking it. Not good juju. Disrespectful. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Depression Talk. Thanks, Rob, should I say. Thanks, Sandra. Thanks, Shelley. Thanks, everyone else. Thank you. Honestly, thank you. Sorry if I didn't see it as clearly as others. I was late to the party. Kind of. Oh, my food's here. Amazing. Sandra saying, Russell, do you mean... Oh, no, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Cheers, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Big respect to Mark. Thanks for subscribing. Means a lot, man. Kirsty Smith, I always remember you, Kirsty. I never forgot. Of course I remember you. Hi, Kirsty. Big shout out to Kirsty. Fear RX Echoed Gaming. You're saying this is your perspective, of course. Mark saying, my experience with talking about my problems is that it backfired. No one let me finish or do not care. In relation to what, Mark? Cresso saying, don't drink, man. It's bad for you and the one you love. Alcohol is a drug. It's a depressant. Yes, it is. I am currently drinking a liquid depressant. I fucking am. 1 minute. And you're right. If I was drinking all day, every day, it would be really bad for the people I love and for me. My health would be ruined and I'd be a mess. However, this is the first time I've drunk all year. I'm being serious. This is the first time I've drunk all year. I'm actually on holiday. I work at a hospital. I work my ass off. I do this. And this is my reason, not the excuse, but I'm having a drink because I'm on holiday and I'm just relaxing. I'm just chilling. I need to slow down a bit. And this is helping me to relax. And I think there's nothing wrong with smoking, drinking, or whatever things, as long as it's not overcoming you, in a bad way. So I agree with what you're saying. Drink can be bad, but it's how you use it and how you utilize it. I'll have maybe 5 or 6 of these, and then I won't be drinking tomorrow. So it's balanced, Crezo, but I get what you're saying.
It is Croatia.
Luca's saying, what's the degrees like where you're staying? It's 21 degrees, man. Oh, wow. Thank you. It's loaded, isn't it? Shit. That's what I've just bought. This is basically Croatian food, mate. And you see, it's like a pork bowl with loads of chicken in it, avocado. Basically, I'm having my wisdom tooth out tomorrow. I need nutrition for tomorrow, basically. I need to eat. Sorry, guys, I'm eating. So, Ollie is saying, say Ollie. Yeah? Thank you. One sec. Be mindful of space. Do you want one? Can I have one if you want? Help yourself. Hi, Luca. Cresso, where are you from? Mike saying, we are here for you as well. Thank you so much. Thanks for being sound, mate. I'm sorry to DT, if you're still there, I'm sorry if you were trying to help and I didn't realise. So I'm sorry if I didn't catch on to it as quick as other people. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Anyway. Rob is saying, Russell, try being beaten daily by a parent for 8 years and emotionally abused for many years after. A mother that was more interested in getting laid than looking after her kids and more. Oh, fuck. That's awful, Rob. That's trauma, isn't it? That's awful, mate. I'm really, really sorry to hear that. Yeah, go through that and let's see where you end up. In relation, Rob, not to you, towards the other person. Try to go through all that absolute fucking trauma, awful shit growing up, and awful is an understatement in relation to what you've just shared. Let's see where you stand after that one. Let's see how you function after that one. Let's see your perspective after that one. That's why it's really good to be open-minded and listen to other people's stories. And that's why I was very sensitive in regards to what I said about depression, thinking I don't know everything about it, but a lot of people go through a lot of shit, man. And it leads them to where they're at when they're adults. And sometimes that takes a long time for them to deal with, if they ever deal with it fully at all, which is understandable. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Lucas saying, you know you're clever, mate. You are really the cleverest person ever. Keep it up. Thanks, Luca. I'm not the cleverest person in the world. I truly am not. But thanks, man. I try to be the smartest person I can be, but I'm not. I'm not. I wish I was, but I'm not. When I judge my condition, live a day in my mind. Yeah, walk a day in someone else's shoes, DT. Then we'll see where you're at. Walk in my shoes. Walk in them. I dare you to walk in them. Then we'll see where your mind's at after the day. Let's see what you think after that. Put yourself in. It's good to put yourself in other people's shoes as best as you can. Then you can understand them better. Then you can have empathy towards them more. You can understand them more. The world needs more of that understanding. And it's foolish not to. Absolutely. Luca, Brad has both IQ and EQ. Oh, thanks, Sander. My EQ is good. I don't know if my IQ is great. Is it? My EQ is really good. Emotional intelligence is good, I'd say. Don't know about me. I don't know about the other one. It's not low, but it's not high either. There's people, I believe. Dave saying, all right. All right, said Fred. God, those songs were shit, David. They were absolutely awful. I'll catch you soon, people. What do you mean by that, DT? Sorry, guys, I'm just catching up with the comments. Zuki, welcome in. How are you doing? Hi, Zuki. Hope you're okay. I'm on holiday, as you can bloody see. I'm just trying to eat and talk, which is not really working out well. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yum. It's a pork bowl. It's got loads of chicken in it and everything. I need to eat. Thanks, Mike. I'll enjoy. I'll read the comments, guys, as best as I can. You're really angry, DT. Sorry that you're angry, man. Is it anything I've said, DT? Let me know. Is it anything I've said? I'm sorry if it's me. Please let me know. I don't want you to be angry. Basically, you're arguing with an idiot, DT. Not that you're not the idiot, not at all. But don't argue with the idiot, mate. I asked that person to share the perspective, and I thought it was going to be like respectful or something, but it ended up like that. Someone says, "I hope that you're okay." To Rob, you're a good person, Rob. You're doing a lot. You're a really, really good, hardworking person. Your business mindset is being translated into what you're doing now. So you used to work as a plasterer, if I remember, amongst other things. Basically, have your own business for 33 years or whatever it was. That self-employed business mindset is now being applied to your YouTube channel, and it's manifesting really, really well. You've got, I forgot how many you've got, but you've got 600 subs in like the space of 5 days. 2,600 subs. And it's just growing really quickly. Just focus on that, man. And you're just doing really well. It's just, what do they say, that saying? If you got a millionaire and they lost it all, they'd make that million again. And I'm applying that to you, Rob. Applying that to you. Anyway. Mike saying, sorry, Mike. I hide my difficulties and struggles by being funny and make a fool of myself to hide everything. I used to have a friend like that, Mike. I've been like that too. You laugh everything off like nothing bothers you. And sometimes that's a good thing. But deep down, you're feeling the pain. It's important to process it. It's important to process it. You can't laugh everything off all the time. Everything can't always be put with a positive spin either. Some things are just difficult and they're a bit shit. To say the least, they're a bit shit. They're really shit. And it's just working through it. I'm sorry to hear that, Mark. Sorry, guys. I'm eating away. I'm sorry that you're angry, DT. Someone's called me a bomber, clat, and a screw. Awesome. Fucking hell, James. Chill your little head out. Chill your little head out, lad. Do you like my new profile pic? Yeah, it's nice. I've seen it. It's really nice. It's lovely. Okay, Steve. I hide my difficulties with my unbelievable handsomeness. It's blinding. That's funny. Like to everything. They ask I am and cut me off talking about anything in general. Yep, I've been around that, Mark, where you're around people and you want to be a bit deeper thinking, talk about things, and they cut you off. They don't want to listen. They don't want to know. They don't give a shit, basically. That's how it feels like. You end up misunderstood and underestimated in those situations, Mark. I've been there in my own way. In relation to what you're saying. Hi, Motivation Master. Fist bump, mate. Welcome back. I'm all right, man. I'm good. I'm enjoying my meal. Thank you. It's all good. I'm enjoying. Thank you. Crezo saying, okay, just be careful, man. You can get chill from chamomile tea also. Chamomile tea, better watch out for it, guys. It's deadly. It's funny. Don't take it personally. Some people just have a hard time facing things. Yes, they do. They avoid things sometimes. Chris saying, how is your talk? How is that you're talking to? Can we meet them? Meet who, Kirsty? I don't know what you mean. Zuki, hi Zuki. Said hi already, but hi chat. How was your travel? Hope you had a great time away. I'm there now, Zuki. Literally there as we speak. I'm in Croatia, Split today. I was traveling all day yesterday. I was really, really tired. Needs must. And now, now I'm here now, of course. I hope you're okay, Rob. I don't know if you're still there, man. Sorry, mate. I hope you're okay. Genuinely hope you're okay. I'm away for 2 weeks, UK. Journaling, counselling helps me when people in life aren't really good one. For your echo gaming. Journaling is really good. You're writing down your thoughts, aren't you? 1 minute, sorry, I'm eating. Churching with Timmy Brown. Do you want some of this num-nums? Timmy's coming to the table. That's my num-nums. And yeah. It says, that'll do, pig. That'll do. I said, that'll fucking do. He says, I'm really full now. Just thanks for that. It's bright here in Northampton, LOL. Welcome back, Zach. I'm eating a lot here. Good. Shelley says hi to Zuki. Zuki says good evening to Shelley. The one that gave you your food. I don't know what you mean, Kirsty. Zuki saying, oh, lush. Nice amount of time. Not much in the way of plans or see where it takes you. Going to Sanders' nephew's communion, which is a big deal over here. So we're going for a nice meal after he's had his communion with the family and with Sanders' family and everything. So that'd be good. That's the number one reason why we're here at this time. Sanders got a birthday. Sanders' mum's got a birthday as well. So there's other celebrations there too. I'm going to go with the flow. I'm getting my wisdom tooth taken out tomorrow on holiday, I know, which is going to be painful. I'm doing a live tomorrow as well with the wisdom tooth taken out. So that's going to be interesting. But I'll turn up the best I can. What was I going to say then? So yeah, I'm just going to go with the flow. Nice meals out, a bit of exercise, keep a little bit active, have a rest. The main thing is a rest, okay? I need to stop for a bit. John is saying I'm the most perfect taste I've ever seen. Excellent, excellent, John. Excellent, lad. Thanks. Thanks for your kindness there, lad. A seagull is trapped at your balcony. Can you help the seagull? My next live is tomorrow, Kirsty. At around, I'd say around 4 p.m. I'm getting my wisdom tooth taken out. So it's going to be a challenge for me to speak. I want to see how I feel. I'll do my best. Scared to death, I've been sick, tried to move everything. Maybe it's hurt its wing. I don't know. Shit. Maybe. If it's not flying, it probably has done. What can you do? I don't know. could take it to the what's it called? I don't know what it's called. Vet. Yeah. Take it to the vet, but it's going to cost you loads of money. Sorry, I'm eating on a lie, but it is what it is. You guess well, guys. I was saying. Hope Rob's okay. I'm worried about Rob. Hope he's okay. I really do. Do care, you know. I don't like seeing people upset. I will. Rocking Killer. Done soon. Art of War. If you don't know what you're doing, neither does your enemy. Maybe. If you don't know what you're doing, neither does your enemy. So they don't. Yeah. So they don't know. They're not going to know what's coming. I suppose. Good book, Art of War. Never read it, but it's the Book of Five Rings as well, isn't there? I've never read that either. Why is it a good book? I've never read it. Why is it a good book? That was Russian. Babushka. There you go. That's all I know in Russian. So no, I'm not Russian. Cressel saying, Sandra, are you originally from Croatia? Mm-hmm. She is. Yeah. That's why we're here. Sandra's my partner, Cressel. We've been together for 10 years. She's Croatian. Yes. You're correct, Cressel. Correct. We're in Split currently. Echo Gaming. Keeps flying into the glass. It's daft. I'm just staying away for now. It freaks out. Maybe when it's calm, it will get it, but it's been 10 minutes. It's probably in pain. Rocking Killer saying, Art of War, in order to confuse your enemy, just first confuse yourself. Yeah, because they're going to be thinking, what's he going to do next? What he or she going to do next? Let's see what they do. I predict they'll do this because there's a pattern. So they're trying to read your behavior, trying to understand your behavior. And they're trying to predict your next move. And if you think outside of the box and do something that you don't even do normally, they won't see it coming. This is really nice.
Enjoy.
Really nice. Sorry, I'm eating away, but. Are you gay? No, I'm not gay. Crystal said I was born in Split. Yeah. Crystal, it's probably the reason why you're probably catching this live is because I'm actually in there now, the location I'm in, which is different. Grey Headspace. Made an attempt to extinguish my own existence last night. That's awful. But even then, I couldn't summon enough of myself to finish it. Please don't do that, Grey Headspace. Please don't do that. You can't be in a good place if you're thinking about that. Is there any support or help that you can get? I'm really sorry to hear that, man. I'm really sorry to hear that. Capital Zagreb, yeah. Is that where you are now, Professor? Question then. How do you think you're going to do in the World Cup? Because you're in the same group as England, Croatia. Do you think you're going to win? You might do. Let's see. How's life in Zagreb? How's life in Zagreb? Is the question. Sanderson was so fucking winning. Of course she's going to say that. Yeah. You might do. I mean, obviously I'm going to be back in England. I'm sorry, Cresswell and Sander, but I'm back in England. All the way. You're going to back Croatia, of course, I get it. We'll see. We'll see. I think it'll be 1-0. I'll go with 1-0. It takes forever to eat. Oh. Grace Headspace is saying, I don't know. I'm learning bit by bit now to scrape together the courage I never seem to have. At least you're scraping something together to the courage you never seem to have. What part of your life do you not God. So, let me think. So obviously, is there anything in your life that you could change? Is there anything in your life that you could change? Keep going, Zuki's saying, absolutely. Is there anything in your life that you could change? What's the easiest thing that you could change in your life that you want to change? One thing. The simplest thing. I know it's not easy at all. Two weeks, Cresswell. Nathan, hello to you. Nice to meet you too. And there's Brad. Shall I say, I'm sorry you feel like that, Grey Headspace. So Sanders sending love and respect to Grey Headspace. Okay? Yeah? Yeah, I'm good. Sorry. Cresswell, the food in Croatia is so good. Really, really nice. That's what I'm eating. And I've got some fries as well, sweet potato fries. It's so good. Yeah, it's really nice. This is going to help with the wisdom tooth tomorrow. Yeah, I do. I will. I'll stop drinking. I'm done. Grey Headspace is saying, I can't. I hate it. The world feels rotten to the core. I'm so tired of watching capitalism grind everyone down. Yeah, fuck me, Grey Headspace. You've got a really good point. You're speaking the truth there. You're speaking the truth. It does feel rotten out there. And it's like the most corrupt, nastiest, most twisted people who don't care about stepping over anyone, who don't have no morals, they have no integrity, seem to win all the time. And then everyone's just tired of working. I'm Grey Headspace. I work at the hospital. I work my ass off. I work as a nurse, a scrub nurse in theatres. I've worked all my life, and it's just, it does grind you down. I feel ground down too, so I can understand it. It's harder, and it's getting harder as we speak. It feels like it's getting even harder now, if you know what I mean. Cost of living going up. Because the saying, yes, it still has a food flavour. Croatian food is delicious, I agree. It has more declining farmers, do you, Cresswell? Interesting. I think that's happening in England as well. But locals find their way. How do they find their way? Do they grow their own food with allotments, etc.? I think that's happening in England too. Farmers are very underappreciated in society. Without them, we've no food. Without them, we're done. Without them, I've not got this. I'm trying. It's sad to hear. I agree, Sander. It's sad. Hi, Rob. Hope you're okay, by the way, mate. I hope you're okay. Hope you're okay. Hope you're okay, man. Rob is saying NHS 111, call 111 and select the mental health option to speak with a professional 24/7. Shout to 85258 for 24/7 free confidential tech support. Samaritans call 116 123 24/7. That's great. That's really good. Thanks for sharing that. Anyone that's struggling, I'm gonna steal that, Rob, for the right reasons, of course. That's really good. That's really positive, and I need to share more of what you've just shared. In general, I feel like I have the responsibility to do that. But thank you for doing that. That's really good. What you've just done, for obvious reasons. So anyone struggling, there is. If you're in the UK, of course, there's options. If you're not in the UK, there is support out there. I don't know what the other support is, but if you're living in America or Australia or other countries, there is other avenues you could go down if you look on the internet, let's say, of course. Of course, you're more than welcome to share your issues on here, and you're in a safe place to do so. Problem shared is a problem half sometimes, or even if the problem's not half, it's at least alleviated a little bit because you've got people understanding you. So it's a good place to share things here too, if you want to. But if you want to speak to a more professional person, Depression Talk has just shared those contact numbers, which will be more specific for some individuals. So thank you. You've no patience for idiots. I know, less time for bullshit. And as you get older, I found in myself less time for that. I didn't see it as quickly as I'd like to, if I'm honest. If I'm being hard on myself here. It's gone now. Yeah, we got rid. Rob, you spotted it early. You spotted it a lot earlier than I did. I think I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt, trying to understand. And then when your thought process goes down that avenue, you're not really looking at everything else. It was kind of like narrow. I had a narrow view, not a 360-degree view. I had a blind spot. It can happen when I don't know. It can happen to anyone. But anyway, thank you. So Zuki's saying, yes, the Shout service has been helpful for me in the past. Why is Shout good, Zuki? Why is it good? Please, can you share? You don't have to if you don't want, but I've never heard of it. Can you share why do you think it's good? What did you find beneficial about it, helpful about it? I didn't know about it either, Sander. First time I've heard about it. I know 111 and the other Samaritans, etc. I've heard of those, of course. I don't mind personally. Or you can post on our DT Depression Talk Discord from 6 a.m. till midnight. It's fine. If it helps people, it helps people. It's all good. Sorry, I'm just eating forever. Sorry. I've got to eat. I've got to plug my own here as well. I've got my own Discord. Which is available to memberships. And which is on my channel as well. Of course, I've got to plug my own as well. It's in its infancy at the moment, but it will grow over time, of course. Cressel saying, guys, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Cressel. You must have come across my channel because I'm in Croatia. I think that's why you've come across it, or part of the reason why you have. But great, nice to meet you, by the way. My sinuses are killing me. Need to take tablet for temperature. Again, enjoy your stay. It's good weather ahead, so take advantage of it. Cressel, nice to meet you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing your perspectives. Thanks for being a good person, a decent person. And yeah, nice to meet you. And enjoy. So Zuki's then sharing. One moment. I'll get there eventually with this bloody salad that's taking me forever to eat. First world problems here, guys, that I'm having. Of course. Enjoying this nice food. Yeah, I'm in Croatia, mate. Zuki said, yeah, well, mostly I was looking for sport in crisis that wasn't over the phone due to my living conditions. But also I can be more descriptive with my feelings with the support chat advisor. So it's more specific to your individual needs, yes. And these people will take those calls all day long. I'm assuming they should do. So that's really helpful. I can see why that'd be helpful. Hope you better soon, my friend, Sandra's saying. Yeah, there's a concert on down the road from where I am, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm in Croatia, Rob. I'm in Croatia, man. I'm on holiday. Work my fucking ass off, so I deserve a rest. Need to stop for a bit. Yeah. What? Sorry. Shelley saying, Brad, you've made me hungry. Had 2 toasties. What do you have in your toasties? And cream crackers for the dogs. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you hungry. They've always been judgment-free and provide great support links and reading materials. That's really good, too. It's good to have that accessible, isn't it? Crystal said, thank you. Thank you. Bye to all. Goodbye, Crystal. So been all good. Fear RX Echo Game is saying the seagull has finally left. I hope it's flying and it's okay, mate. I don't live there, no, Rob. I don't live there. Maybe one day. I need to find work, though. I need to earn a living to achieve that over here. And I'd have to overcome the language barrier. The cost of living is less. The food's a lot better, I'd say. There's some adjustments that would need to be made. But I need to find work here first. It was to do it. Anyway. Fear RX Echo Game said, I've not tried Shout, only Samaritans. What's the Samaritans like? How is that? How did you find that? I'm interested, genuinely interested. Enjoy your holidays, jollies. Yeah, I will do, mate. Thank you. Bye, Cressel, Shelley saying. Sanders wants to move back to Croatia. It's doable, but I need work. I need work. I need to earn a living. Food superb, yeah, it is. It's nice, man. Anyway, Rob, the Passion Talk, is saying, wish you luck, guys. Hope you all manage it. Thank you. Very kind of you to say. Sandra's saying, I've tried Samaritans. I've only emailed with them. They were very kind and supportive with me. So I saying thank you to Rob. Robbie saying, oh, don't beat yourself up over the idiot, mate. It wasn't your fault. I've learned to spot them pretty quickly. Yeah. I think my giving people the benefit of the doubt can sometimes open me up to that more. Because he was saying before that, Rob, he was being okay, I'd say. He seemed okay. And sometimes trolls are like that. Some trolls are absolutely aggressive. They're absolute bellends. It's obvious. But some play the nice guy to start with and then creep in later on. Nathan Taylor. Hello, Nathan. What the fuck are you on about, lad? Well, leave it. It's fine. Via Echo Game saying Samaritans can be helpful, just talking things out, but they can't tell you what to do. They listen, but they always ask you if you're going to hurt yourself. But sometimes I don't want to hear. I can understand why. He is probably some bitter, jealous loser anyways, Rob. That person, probably. This is someone who's not here right now, by the way, guys, anyone that's watching. Santa says, I got annoyed by the bit too, with regards to Samaritans. They're just doing the job, aren't they, I suppose? But I can understand why it'd be a bit frustrating. I'm struggling to eat this. Sorry. That's sweet. They use a play with words to confuse people, yeah. Very lacks detail as well. It is confused me. Playing with words. It's like saying something but saying nothing at the same time. Very lacks detail. Lacks depth. Try to sound smarter than they are, I suppose. Maybe. Hannah, not about you, sorry. Hello, Hannah. We're about a troll that was on it. Hannah, nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Hope you're okay. We were talking about someone that was on here earlier that was being a bit silly. Not yourself, and not anyone that's here right now. This was probably about 40 minutes ago. So, hi to you, so don't worry. So Shelley's saying, Rob, you're right. Using big, big words went over my fucking head. Exactly, yeah. It's like the intellectual troll, isn't it? Let's call them an intellectual troll. They might not be actually genuinely intellectual, but they're trying to appear to be intellectual, and they're trying to command respect by overpowering people with their big words. Verbal diarrhea, though. It's nonsensical bullshit, but they're trying to be Billy Big Bollocks with their intellectual prowess, which isn't intellectual prowess, it's just bullshit. But they're trying to sound fucking clever, kind of thinking. So I'd call them an intellectual troll. I've just labelled that bullshit. If you want to call it that, you can call it whatever you want. It's bullshit. Anyway, it's part of life. Hannah saying, please don't swear. Hannah, how old are you? I swear. I just swear. I swear. That is how I communicate. This is my space where I communicate honestly, and I do swear. And if I was to take that out of my vocabulary, that would probably mean I'm not being genuine. And I really think it's important to be genuine in this space that I'm in. So I do use swear words. So if you don't like it, I understand, I respect it. Don't watch. Just flick your finger and look something else. And obviously, yeah, it is for adults. It's adults. I'm 43 years old. I'm not 12. I'm 43. And a lot of things that I speak about are maturity-based, wisdom-based, thoughtful-based, suffering-based. So there you go. You took yourself for a time out, sent yourself and have a smoke. Yep. That's basically self-soothing, isn't it, Rob? In a way, you're getting mad. You think, right, I'm going to go for a little walk. I'm going to get out the way. I'm going to have a smoke or a walk or whatever it is you do. Other people might do it different ways. But just take yourself out of the situation. Just have a breather and to calm down. That's self-regulating. Emotional intelligence being linked to that method. Shelley says hello to Hannah. Hannah is gone. 9. I don't want 9-year-olds on here, man. I really don't. No, thank you. What the hell is a kid doing on here? Not right, is it? It's just not the right place. It's just weird. I don't like that. It's not okay, is it? Should be, I don't know. I always say this is not for children, it's for adults. It's just, it's hard to realise it's hard to realise who people are sometimes. Some people are really genuine and you notice a pattern with how they communicate. You can actually see the way that they communicate. You get to know the person and they come across as very genuine and deep and wise and whatever, great people. Other people, they present in a certain way to begin with. You think, oh, they appear nice or whatever, genuine. But then the real self comes out eventually with where they communicate. So, but it's not always obvious, Shelley. Rumpelstiltskin, welcome back. What's the mind child today? The mind child was talking about, what was I talking about before? God, forgot. I was talking about resting. The importance of resting, how you feel about resting. Some people welcome it and other people struggle with stopping because they don't like being in the thoughts. They have to keep busy all the time. They never stop. They never reflect. And I understand why, but that's what happens to some people. That's what I was talking about before, but now we're going with the Rumpelstiltskin. I'm just going with the flow now. I'm just speaking. UFC was great last night. I won't spoil it, but Prates is my current favourite fighter. I didn't watch it. I need to watch the... thank you for reminding me, Rumpelstiltskin. I didn't watch the fights last night. I need to watch the highlights. Don't know if you can hide children or not. I just... sorry. I just say it's for adults. Not for children. It's not fair. Sorry, Timmy. I'm sidelining you, mate. He said it's okay. Reminds me of Anderson Silva. He was great, wasn't he? Middleweight. Had a great unbeaten run as well back in the day, didn't he? Anderson Silva. He's a bit older. He's in his 40s now, isn't he? He's past it now, obviously, but he was great when he was at his prime. And they can't eat anymore. Can't eat anymore.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
That looks really full as well.
Your nephew's age exactly, Sander. God, no. No way. Not happening.
He's so innocent.
Innocent, yeah. Let children be children. Leave them alone. In my opinion. Now I'm having this. I'm stopping drinking now. I'm done with the beer. No more. I'm drinking this, which is ginger turmeric. It is lemon, honey, and purified water. Healthy. You're always checking the picture looks like a child's. I can always see on here, man. I'm trying to say my nephew's absolutely lovely and very smart. I won't want him on here though, no. Sander, you're right, no way, good God, no. Rumpelstiltskin, I'd say to each their own, I guess, if it works for them. In relation to what, Rumpelstiltskin? Sorry if I've lost my train of thought. Hi, Huggiver, welcome back. How's it going? Great to see you on here again. How's the job going? How's the work going? Hope you're getting enough rest. I hope you're having a good breakaway. Yeah, I'm having a good breakaway. I've only just started it. I'll get my wisdom tooth taken out tomorrow. So I might be a bit tender, let's say. I'll be all right, though. So, yeah. But I'm getting it done over here. Huggy says, evening to everybody. I hide her but can unhide. I don't know what you mean by that, Rob. Rob says hello to Hug Giver. Oh, sorry, I hope your mum's... How's your daughter doing, sorry? And how's your mum doing? I hope they're okay. As well as can be. It's a bottom wisdom tooth. It's a lower left, which is at an angle. It doesn't cause pain, but it's got a bit of bacteria in there. I use the water pick, which is a flosser. I try and look after my teeth the best I can because I was bad with them in the past, but I'm good with them now. I had gum disease at one point. Not a big deal, but I had it. I stay on top of it now. But the tooth is at an angle. The wisdom tooth's at an angle. So it can't be cleaned effectively, so it needs to come out. But it's in the bottom, which should be more densely rooted to the jaw or whatever it is. Sorry, I'm giving a bad thing. Your daughter's all clear from the meningitis, wasn't it? Brilliant. That's great. Rumpelstiltskin, in relation to what you said, some people don't rest. That train of thought. Oh, thank you, Rumpelstiltskin, for getting me back on track. Yeah, some people never rest. They never stop. They're never with the thoughts. They're always on the go. They're getting shit done, which is positive. Don't get me wrong. But they never, ever, ever stop. And sometimes you need to stop so you can realise what you want out of life. You can actually reflect. It can be difficult when you're working all the time. You're never stopping. You never get a chance to think because you're constantly on the hamster wheel. You have a phobia of dentists. Don't like the smell of them. I don't love them either, if I'm honest, but I know it's necessary. I don't enjoy it either, Shelley. I get why. Why don't you like the smell? What's the part of the smell do you not like? Is it going to be loud?
A bit, yeah. Should I do it later?
Later, please. Thanks. Huggy said I had my top wisdom teeth out in my 40s. It took a while for the hole to close, but it wasn't too bad. I'm seeing my dentist Thursday, 6 monthly checkup. Huggy was saying, good evening, Sandy. You sound busy. She's been cleaning up a bit. Rumpelstiltskin saying they're not cut from the same fabric. I mean, as long as they are doing their duty, serving humanity, not hurting anyone, it's fine by me. As long as they're not hurting anyone. Well, yeah, they're not hurting anyone. It's up to them what they do, really. You can't explain it just to fear. No worries. Some fears can't be explained logically, can they? Just... Hi, Arthur. How are you? Hope you're okay. My name's Brad. Go quiet for a moment, guys. I've stopped drinking now, of course. Don't want to keep drinking. Domenica. Hi, Domenica. Sorry, one more. Oh, I think say what part of the UK am I from? I'm from Lancashire, mate. I'm from northwest England, which is close to Manchester. Where are you from, Arthur? Domenica is saying, hello, lad. My name is George. How are you? Nice to meet you, George. Where are you from? I'm from Liverpool. I am from Darwin, which is near Blackburn. That's where I came from. Yes. Not far from Manchester, really. If you know what I mean. If you had a Blackburn before, I'm sure you've had a Blackburn Rovers, the football team. They're not doing so well anymore, but why are you from Fiji? Interesting. How's life in Fiji? What do you support? I'd say Blackburn. If it's going to be a football team. They're not very good. I prefer rugby now, if I'm honest. I prefer rugby. Thanks to anyone that's... Oh, thanks, Shelley. Shelley saying, hi, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Shelley. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it a day soon in the next few minutes. I think I've been going for 3 hours and 15 minutes. I've had a really nice chat. I've enjoyed the chat. I hope you guys have too, or you've taken some positives from the chat that we've all had together. What was I going to say? A few things. I'm going to be live tomorrow. I'm going to be live tomorrow. I'm going to be having my wisdom tooth taken out. Not a big deal, but it has to be done. So I might be in a bit of pain. I probably won't be speaking as well as I am today. I might be a bit more tired and a bit more sore. My jaw might hurt more. So yeah, that's what's going on tomorrow. How old am I? 43. 43 years old. So yeah, that's happening tomorrow, live tomorrow. I'm live on Friday evening and I'm live on Sunday evening. I might go live again during the week 'cause I'm on holiday in Split, but only if I feel okay. I'll see how I go, see how I feel. Thanks, Tug Giver. Have a great week. Thank you. Hope it all goes well tomorrow. Hope so. We'll see how it goes. What was I going to say then? I don't know. Anyway, if you want to catch up with the community after the fact, we do have a Discord. I do have a Discord for members only. If you want to check that out, you can do. It's on my channel. If you want to continue conversations after this live, it is available via that, of course. Another thing that I'm doing as well, if anyone wants to email me, they can do. It's www.inspirationalambivert@outlook.com. So www.inspirationalambivert@outlook.com, which is again on my channel. If you look on my channel, if you want to email me, and what I'm doing going forwards is I'm going to do some shorter videos. I'm going to read out people's issues and then answer them the best I can. And if you want me to do that for you, I can do, but only if you want me to. I know it's a niche thing, but anyway, that's what we're doing going forwards. Suki, thanks for being on here again. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you everyone else for all your support as well. I've had a really nice chat. That's been positive. One moment, let me put that away. Timmy says thank you too. He says goodbye to everybody. Good night. Shelley says, Brad, Sandra, Timmy, have a nice night. God bless. God bless to you too, Shelley. Thank you so much. So yeah. I'll be live tomorrow, guys, the best I can with my wisdom tooth out. I'll be talking about wisdom and trying to share some wisdom as best as I can. What type of music do I listen to? Trance, old school trance. And other things too. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Green Day. It goes on and on and on, Dominica. I like a lot of different music. Anyway, thank you for your time. I'm going to chill. Hope you have a nice day tomorrow. Hope you have a nice week next week. Thank you for your time. Good night and goodbye.